But think I'm going against the grain, man. It's the hood.
For a second, homie, I thought 600 was going against the grain, man. I was tripping. I even told a few people, man, what the fuck is going on right here? Like Whack 100 and got him another nigga to be insubordinate.
But think I'm going against the grain, man. It's the hood. No, it's the hood. I don't think I'm going against the grain though. You know where we at. Anybody got any problems, just pull up. Anybody got any problems in the hood, y'all know where we at, bro.
So he's finna turn over a new leaf.
That go for anybody.
We in the hood.
We in the hood.
Where you at?
We in the hood.
What's all winning?
Yeah, we're in the hood. Come get a picture, baby. Come get a picture.
We ain't cutting no grass.
Anybody want any problems, bro, when addressing the issues, we're taking off fades. We're in the hood right now.
We ain't cutting no grass. We ain't cutting no grass?
No, we ain't cutting no grass.
Like what?
Know about that thunder dog.
Somebody said they pull up. Oh.
Pull up?
No, it's a female.
Well, she can pull up too. She can come get a picture with the champ. Listen, man, I don't think y'all know this, bro. If anybody got anything to say about the big homie, cause I'm on him. Like I told y'all before.
You better start acting like that.
Anybody got anything to say about the big homie, I'm on him. Fuck the internet.
Start acting like that.
Fuck the internet, nigga. Niggas know what's up. Hey, man, put my ad on that motherfucker, man.
No, nigga, you don't get no fuck.
Yeah, you don't get all that. You don't get your time to shine.
Your ass in.
Big U TV.
Better stop acting weird with all this.
They
stop acting weird with all this weird ass niggas. That nigga think his friends more different.
You should stop acting weird with all them weird niggas.
I'm with my biggest friend.
He was talking about Whack 100 way back then.
Check in.
He was honestly talking about Whack 100 way back then.
I'm not gonna take it.
Your weird ass friend.
What?
Love y'all. I love this weird ass. But what the problem is, you're light skinned nigga.
That's what the problem is.
You're
it's the insecurity thing. You know,
light skinned
it's the insecurity thing. You know, the light skinned niggas is winning right now. Look at Drake.
Whack 100 light skinned.
Oh, Whack 100 light skinned.
But I'm glad Big U got you to tap in, homie. I'm glad you not going against the grain, 600.
Yeah, that's what he did do. That nigga chose a side. That nigga chose Whack 200.
Come on, let's go for a tour.
That nigga chose Whack 200.
You inspire me. You got an exclusive interview.
Gracious and eternal God, thank you for the moment. We thank you for the hour. God, we thank you for this man that you.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. I'm trying to find my remote, man. I just pulled up. I say just pulled up. I mean just pulled up. I'm talking about just pulled up just to do this.
All right, so it does
look like
Rick Baby and Luce Canon have been arrested by federal agents as a part of a huge RICO indictment against the Rolling 60s Crips of Los Angeles. And their leader, Big Eugene Henley, and about 20 other people are also included in this indictment.
Announced federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang.
So the person at the center of this whole thing is obviously Big U, the person that they're saying is the leader. And for those who don't know, Big U is said to be responsible for the death of Nipsey Hussle. This is what a lot of people are saying. And it's because he keeps changing his story about the day that Nipsey Hussle died.
We actually on 6 hours with 100 cars. We got all the streets blocked. We waiting on UK to come out the house. Everybody phone blowing.
Telling names like a motherfucker, just like he's telling names just like motherfucking.
We'll see the same.
And then like later on, he would forget he said that, and then he'd go on live on IG and say that he wasn't even in town the day that Nipsey died.
Y'all was accusing me of shit that I didn't even do. That was funny. I wasn't even in town. So figure that one out. But
and Nipsey Hussle was signed to Big U's record label, and that contract was due to be up, and Nipsey Hussle wasn't going to re-sign So that provided motive.
So I
Okay.
signed into it. We signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which would end 2019.
Crazy.
Hello.
And so Big U, among a bunch of other charges, is being charged with murder of some guy in Vegas also, which we're going to get to later on. But I want to go over these no jumper cribs.
What?
So Luce Canyon, Tremaine Ashley Williams is being charged in violation of Title 18 U.S. Code Section 1951A, which makes it a federal crime to rob
Get the
business.
likes up. Get the likes
And he
up.
talked about this on the No Jumper podcast with the 16 of Nashua, and this is direct evidence. Look at this.
We go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we try to, counting everything, right?
Apparently,
Counted every
I guess he
day.
went on some weed
Snitching.
heist and robbed some weed dispensary, and that's so he's getting charged with robbery of a weed dispensary. But because Big U benefited from this, because Luce Cannon cut Big U in, because Big U coordinated it, that makes it to where it's a federal. It's like it's a RICO conspiracy. And so Brick Baby got sort of caught doing the same thing. He was robbing people for Big U, giving Big U money, and then talking about it. And so they got him on wiretap talking about it. So that's not good. And I hear that Brick Baby is a part of an ongoing separate indictment investigation for something totally separate. So Brick Baby is not doing too good right now. And so this is crazy. The No Jumper Crips are all locked up.
No Jumper
Every single
Crips.
one of
He's
them.
stupid for that.
Crip Back, 4 Extra, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby.
It's
They're all
true.
locked up. All the No
It's
Jumper
true.
Crips. They're
Everybody
all
on No Jumper locked up.
and so that's a pattern, okay? I'm afraid that No Jumper has become a law enforcement tool.
I've been saying that day one. That's why they won't let me on.
I think it's important to catch you guys up on all the drama and stuff that's been happening up until leading up to this. Because there has been a lot of self-snitchery going on, a lot of crazy stuff that led up to this that I want you guys to know about. And I want to start by introducing you guys to 600, aka Officer Lovejoy. This is a Rolling 60s member.
If you find yourself in the gym, you always call me.
So basically what you guys need to understand about this guy 600 is that he is a Rolling 60s Crip that used to hang around with Big U and do everything that Big U said. But Big U always used to mark him out and treat him like a little ass bitch.
Listen, man, I don't think y'all know this, bro. If anybody got anything to say about the big homie, cuz I'm on it. Like I told y'all before,
You better start acting like that.
anybody got anything to say about the big homie, I'm on it. Fuck the
You better
internet.
start acting like that.
So 600 was treated like a mark by Big U, and this caused 600 to have a grudge against Big U, and he turned against him and stuff and started saying that he was responsible for Nipsey's murder. He said he was responsible for other murders. He said he was basically trying to get the cops to lock Big U up in a cell. That's pretty much what 600's been trying to do for years now. And that's pretty much all you need to know about 600. Now, Whack 3 Fingers, Whack 100, he doesn't like Big U either because Big U was mean with him and used to mark him out all the time. We have proof of that.
Yo, Wack, what's up with the screenshot the Traveler Ross sent me? Are you begging Big U not to kill you?
That's cap. That's AI.
It's in the indictment. It's in the indictment. That
He
you were
said
saying,
that's AI.
Don't do this. My wife, my kids in the car.
King
Draws.
AI.
Don't do this.
This nigga said that's AI. Nigga, you is AI. Get the fuck out of here, Whack. You are #1 AI.
That's not
So 3 Fingers Whack and 600 got tired of being victims, and so they actually started bonding with each other over their hatred for Big U. And so their whole friendship is pretty much based on their hatred of Big U and their need to just get him locked up. You know what I mean? And that goes for anyone. Whack 3 Fingers is pretty much friends with anyone that hates Big U. That's how he became Luce Cannon's friend. Because Luce Cannon turned on Big U because he said that Big U was doing police stuff. So anyone that turns on Big U or anyone that hates Big U is like, Whack 3 Fingers left. Now I want to explain what happened on No Jumper. So about a week ago, 600, aka Officer Lovejoy, was doing some detective work, some police work, and he went on Instagram.
Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed.
Open murder case.
I'm just wondering whatever happened to this case. So let's just read through the case. Police, homicide suspected. So, the detectives.
Telling like a motherfucker. Nigga straight snitching. Get the likes up.
So Officer Lovejoy is online trying to solve a homie, and a lot of
Online trying to serve a homie.
hair extensions. That's not his real hair. These are fake. This is fake hair that he put in. He's a very zesty guy. You guys should go look at some of his content he makes with Three Fingers Whack. Some of the most homoerotic. Actually, I want to show you a clip of the boxing match.
Yeah, this shit embarrassing, y'all.
Was in the
This shit is
boxing.
embarrassing.
600 was in a sanctioned boxing match.
He must have won Whack so much money. Whack betted on him and won.
And then
look at Whack.
Storms the ring.
Look at this nigga Whack.
Three Fingers Whack wrestles him to the ground and starts giving him physical.
Yeah, he won like a $10,000, $20,000, $50,000.
What? We gotta show you. Look at how fucking huge Lovejoy is compared to his opponent. Because his opponent. So Black Three Fingers dives into the ring to celebrate with his man. He tackles him to the ground. He starts crawling all over his half-naked body. That's fucking crazy. So and that's what happened, as you can see in this video. So it's obvious that Three Fingers Whack loves Officer Lovejoy. Now, I want to play this next clip. This is the 16 of Nashua reacting to Officer Lovejoy.
Point Shoot got some cold names for niggas.
Crip. And so the 16 is going to start politicking with his
hit that like button.
I want to show you this
when I see Lovejoy, basically
hit that notification bell
on Big U.
Subscribe if you ain't subscribed.
He's looking for information about it or whatever. This is very confusing to me. Like that's how in any way is this acceptable?
Yeah, like I don't care what.
Big U, Gene Hillis, DNA came back with her son, spinning 600, you're not above you. But this is strange.
So the 16 and Brick Baby are calling out Lovejoy for his police-like activity, and what happens next is
because they knew he was snitching for real.
Lovejoy calling on a three-way call so that they can start talking about police stuff. Look at this. And Brick Baby gets so upset by this.
He walks off the stage. Yep.
Because the 16.
I showed you that on live.
The one who told 600 first.
Ooh.
We watched that on live.
Use a lizard body, maybe?
Huh? Well, I'm not talking about big. Listen, Alex. I'm gonna walk up. I'm not talking about no.
Wait, I just want to hear. Let's see what 600 says. I don't even know he died. Brick Baby told me that.
Look at Lush shoes. Lush shoes was dirty than a motherfucker.
Lovejoy want to talk about
oh my mama. They supposed to be white. They was blackish brown.
You know, that's considered
Smoke Gursky.
They don't care. They are helping
Smoke air.
police at this point.
Look at his puppet.
Look
at his black cop. Look, man, these things out of pocket.
Says, I ain't talking about no open murders up in this motherfucker. Y'all finna get me locked up on another murder that y'all even talking about, cuz. On the dead homies, y'all talking about an open murder, cuz. On 60 West Side Road. So he's getting upset. He's not the only one. Luce Canon got upset about this too, and this is what made Luce Canon turn on Lovejoy.
Listen, I do not agree with nobody talking about an open case. Dead on me. Don't put me involved in that. I separate and remove myself from any nigga
you got Rick.
Luce Canon's not only calling out Lovejoy, he's calling out Whack 100. And Whack 100 started getting a lot of heat, a lot of backlash for participating in what.
In case y'all didn't know, Whack 100 is the godfather of Luce Cannon's new son, the baby with the baby mama Christian. Yes, that baby. Whack is the godfather of that little boy. Facts.
What he's doing, and he's been confronted about that.
We went our rooms and the murder mystery rooms, and they've been running it. So after they run it, 600 to grab it.
Right.
And go through it. But I will tell you this, the family talks to 600.
Mm.
And it's a lot he haven't said.
Yeah.
A whole lot.
So your money is on Big U being locked up with us at some point.
Listen, bro, I don't wish jail on nobody, but
nigga, please, how you don't wish jail on nobody, nigga? You the main nigga. Read paperwork like Munchie B. What are you talking about? Whack 100 and Munchie B reads paperwork. That's police shit. Ain't no getting out of that. Nigga, you the police. You and Munchie can't see.
And listen, he ain't the only one.
So Three Fingers Whack was not happy about getting called out by Luce Cannon for participating with Lovejoy in this police activity. And so one day, Luce Cannon decides to fake a police raid, to pretend that he got raided by the police so that he could post footage to the internet to get clout. And so this video posted by his wife to his YouTube channel shows all these cops walking around his neighborhood, and she's saying that it's because of that they're there because of Luce.
Oh my God, you guys. The entire block is surrounded. They will not let me come home. I have an entire police force outside. My husband is home. I'm just praying that he's okay.
So this sounds pasted on this audio sounds composited onto the video. It doesn't sound like she's on scene. She sounds like she's in a bathroom if you play that back. So this was fraudulent. They found out, they looked up the real incident that was down the street. It was a hostage situation. And so it became obvious very quickly to everyone, to all the YouTube pages, the blogs, that this was faked. So I want to play you a clip of Luce Canon explaining exactly what happened play by play, and this is one of the most amazing lie stories I've ever heard.
She see all the cones and everything around there, right? She called me. She was like saying it's a hostage situation. They talking about our house. Like, talk to her. I said, but film it just in case I come out the house and they shoot me. Just in case if I walked outside and they pop beans and they shoot my baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm trying to get ahead of the situation. And the negotiator came and was trying to talk to me. They handcuffed and put me in a car, and they was like, we're gonna just check and see if it's a hostage situation. If it's not, or whatever like that, we'll let you go.
So they had the hostage negotiator on scene before they confirmed that there was in fact a hostage situation.
What?
And so people are telling Wax Three Fingers that
this is the whole part of the goddamn debauchery. They building the narrative, gang. These niggas was lying from the jump, but the police knew certain things that they said was true. A lot of the stuff was narrative throw-offs. Whack know everybody business. The feds know Whack. This nigga right here, look at his face. Don't he look like the type of nigga that want all the information? Just look at him. Picture him with this being a phone to his ear, right? Oh yeah. Look at his face. Oh yeah. Yeah, he did what? Now, his phone may not be tapped, but Brick Baby phone is tapped. And since Brick Baby phone is tapped, then he tapped Luce Canon phone. And then they know Whack is very seasoned. He plays around with the words because he expects everybody to be recording him. Because why? He records everybody. He is the master recorder. Look at that face. Don't he look like he just said, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna get the paperwork. You know what City Hall is at? You know the man's real name? You know what court he went to? How many years he do? Oh, he went to prison? Let me call Reggie White. Yeah. That's that. Oh, yeah.
Canon is out here faking police raids, and Whack Three Fingers doesn't defend Luce or say, nah, he ain't. I don't even know that dude. He ain't doing no type of fake, nothing like that at all. He didn't say nothing in defense of his friend. He didn't lie for him or anything like that. And so Luce Canon hears that Whack Three Fingers isn't defending him or is sort of like making fun of him about faking this police raid. So then Luce Canon starts acting like he is Whack 100 enemy now. But this is where things get a little problematic because in this next clip, the 16 is going to expose the fact that Luce Canon and Whack 100 were never enemies. This was another play, another fake situation, and wait until you see the motive behind this operation.
Look at this. Dugard calls Cap and says, I hope Brick Baby don't fall for that little move that you and Whack pulling, acting like y'all not cool no more. And then Luce says, he will. And then puts a bunch of laughing emojis. What do you take that as? So this is all part of a bigger play.
No,
and that's a private conversation with a dude that you don't even know that well, where you're basically telling them that this is all a play to line Brick up.
No, it's not a play to line me up because this is the thing.
So basically, the possibility is that Whack Three Fingers and Luce Canon conspired to fake beef in order to.
Oh shit! Chat. The feds got my phone tapped too. I talked to Luce a couple of times. Him, 600, and Whack. Oh, shit. On the red homies, it just hit me right now. If I was talking to Luce Canon, and I was talking to Whack, and I was talking to 600, they got my phone tapped too. I just thought about this shit right now. And then that means they got Aaron the plumber too. So that means they heard me, Aaron the plumber, Luce Cannon. Luce Cannon brought him 600. He had to bring him too, because that was the first nigga I met. Oh shit. I'm just listening to all this like y'all, and then it hit me. That's why I said I'm always thinking, nigga, if I talk to both these niggas right here, broski. That's why I've been telling y'all, chat. I got their numbers. I'll be like, y'all think I'm lying? I got their number. Man, they subscribe to my shit right now. God damn, broski. I didn't even think about it till now. And it's only one conversation I had. But it ain't like it could be follow you type shit, but it ain't no lock up type shit. God damn.
Attention on the internet, and also so that Luce Cannon can get close to win Brick's trust, so that they can become fake friends, so that they can line him up. That's kind of diabolical, okay? These two Crips that are enemies, that don't like each other, that are always threatening each other on the internet until now. Now they're on this podcast together talking about all this crazy shit. And then Whack Three Fingers is calling in and everything else. And this is where I think the feds just said, you know what, we got to take him down now. What? This is, you know what I mean? This is insane. This is a crazy thing that we're witnessing. I mean,
you know the funny thing too is, look at Luce Cannon. He got a Jesus being crucified on his Rockstar hoodie. You see the subliminals? These niggas know they was going to jail. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did this just to get their last bid in before they probably told both of them they had time to turn themselves in. Oh my mama. And even if they called you, it wouldn't be like you could get away because they're gonna watch you.
Knows that the feds are watching No Jumper, so for them to be doing this is just insane. And so this next clip is crazy. This is where Brick Baby says that he's not worried about getting lined up by Luce Cannon because he's got a slam on.
This is the thing. Anytime that me and Luce meet each other, we both ready to meet each other, obviously. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't even no shadow of a doubt about that. And then it's like, look, check it out.
So Brick Baby says, well, me and Luce, we are ready to meet each other, obviously, because I'm West Side Rolling. I got it. So, you know what I mean? He's basically saying he's got it on him. That's pretty much what he's like, peacocking or whatever. He's like flexing, like, hey, don't think about trying to do nothing to me after this podcast because I got a gun on me. That's what I heard. And so in this next clip, we're going to actually see the gun. We're going to see Slam.
Point and shoot, just told on
back, purposefully showing the butt of the Slam to Luce Cannon.
Oh, the M95 for sure.
All right, M30, either one.
Woo! What about both? Shout out again to our boys over at Fry, because they definitely dictated this stream. The Youngies did their thingy thing. That's a fact.
Wow.
Some good fun.
He got,
good
Are you noticing the patterns? Like
oh,
the
wow. Wow.
You
You see Luce Cannon looking? You see the way Luce Cannon looking?
That get high off of like a little bit of shit trip out of.
But look, he got his hand in his hoodie too. He got his hand in his hoodie too.
Hold on.
He got his hand in his hoodie too. Look at the way he's looking at everybody. But he's looking at Wack. I mean, he's looking at him too. Look at the way Luce Cannon looking at everybody. Luce Cannon, he is not playing, but everybody burned up.
The 16th came on the news, and he had this to say.
Yeah, it's a lesson though. We can hang out with gang members. I've never been so happy to like be a law-abiding citizen.
Wow.
we gotta stay.
Wow, look at him. He said that's crazy because he a Southsider. The Southsiders is watching him. The Southsiders will do something. They'll do him bad. Let him be working for somebody like him, and he turned out to be the feds. That fat boy, whatever his name is, I'm telling you, the Southsiders gonna rest in peace. His fat ass
has made it very clear that he intends to help the police. By any means.
He a Southsider too.
Do whatever I gotta do.
This white man is a Southsider. Let him be proven to be the police. He gone too. He easy money. He a smoker. He easy money.
Saying like, oh, hey, where you coming from or whatever. I never had a conversation with any cop in this city. Now, if it's gonna make my relationship with the local cops 5% better by me sitting down and just being like, listen, I'm gonna tell you whatever I got. You can take a look at the tapes, whatever we got to do, so that you
can take a look.
Comfortable with knowing that I didn't have anything to do.
You can take a look at the tapes.
So what's
That's
going
this
on?
shit.
Jalla is giggling and laughing for no reason. It's really, there's nothing funny being discussed. No one's really laughing. And if you notice, Rick Biggy's even like, what is going on with you, bro? Jalla is having a psychotic episode. Look at this.
But knowing that I didn't have anything to do with this, then I'm going to do that. And I'm resentful of you for putting me in this fucking position in the first place. I'm the cops, so the people who committed the violent act. And I'm even more resentful of the fact that you didn't handle it in a gangster way. The gangster way to do it is to do it, and then you go to every single one of your homies, say, delete that fucking footage, delete that.
So Jalla's just sitting here cackling away like Joker. What? This is really bizarre. It's disturbing to say the least. But yeah, he's just sitting there laughing like a fucking
bitch. Say it.
This is crazy.
Bitch.
And I wonder how excited Jalla is about this whole thing. This is probably, this whole indictment to Jalla is the gift of 1,000 Christmases. This is what he loves when gang members go to jail so that he can profit off of it.
It's time to make a solid $1,000 on some gang. Right? And they gonna get your ass. That nigga whole ass just came out.
You talking about making content? Weird ass nigga. Make $1,000 off gangster niggas. Look at this fluffy ass nigga. That nigga got so much air in his legs. Wearing them booty leggings. Probably wearing regular Hanes underwear, no boxer. Nerd ass nigga. Get your weird ass up out of here. Weird ass nigga. I'll get on that nigga in public.
And so Jalla's very happy that Rick Baby went to jail and that the are all getting locked up. He loves
pillow legs ass nigga.
Content about this for the next 5 years.
Futon legs having ass nigga.
Well, the 16 seems very excited about this. He says he's going to be documenting the whole thing, and he's been mocking the situation. Actually, he's been making fun of Rick and Luce. He posted this photo to his Instagram. And of course, he's getting backlash for it. And in response to the backlash, he posted this.
Because Brick got a bail bond.
22 is the reason why Brick got caught up. Fuck out of here. 22, you know what I do? I put people in position, put them on the podcast, give them jobs, help them make legal money. A lot of the shit that people are getting caught up for is shit, especially with Brick. It's like, I'm not seeing anything that says anything about stuff that he's done in the last 2 years since he's been fucking with us, right? So, end of the day, I do employ people from the streets, and I guess, people from the streets sometimes get caught up in federal RICO indictments, whatever the fuck this shit
is. That's a police statement. Oh, dead homies, that's a police statement.
Sorry, that's just my sick sense of humor. But end of the day, that's my boy. I'm standing with him. Luce, I got love for Luce too. We're going to be documenting this whole thing, helping them along the way.
We're going to be clout chasing like a motherfucker.
Anybody acting like this is because of No Jumper? No Jumper is the antidote to this bullshit.
Okay, so it's
Exactly.
not even
You
open for
were
discussion
what
at this
they
point.
needed
No
to
number
link
is
up
being
everybody
used by the
to
feds
talk
or
in front of
anything.
everybody
I don't know what
and
this
get
is
their
just
ass
escape the
locked up
16's
because they on
attention and
Perkianos,
platforming
they
these
drunk,
people
they
to
smoking
talk
weed,
about
and they
what
acting like they
they've
in a
done in the streets.
garage
Just
talking
ask
to
them
each
all the
other
time. So
like the
were you
police
involved in
ain't
the
watching.
streets? This is his entire thing.
It ain't the
How can you
hood.
sit there and
The
say,
niggas
look,
acting
I'm
like they in the
working, I'm
hood.
trying to take people out of that? Then why is your entire brand based around their gang life? And what is the point of even hiring gang members?
Hit the like button,
on a
y'all.
podcast
Subscribe if you
unless
ain't
you want them
subscribed.
to talk about what they're doing in the streets or what they've done in the streets? So this can be directly. I mean, this. So for the 16 to say that he has no fault in any of this, he does. What? So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to check out the Patreon. For only $3, you have access to all these great videos. Just a couple days ago, I posted the video of Dejan Paul in a fight at Rolling Loud. And there's a bunch of other stuff on there too. Cancel anytime. So thank you guys for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
This is going to sound odd, but
Unicorns are real, and I don't think we're supposed to be here.
I want that more. We're a bunch of blood gang, also known as Anybody Get It, who would later become some of the biggest rivals of YSL. But of course, ABG is better known for their close connection with YFM, or Young Fly N-Words.
I just got a crazy phone call. For real, Tokyo? For real. Don't be going out there spreading lies about my husband, Luce Canon. You know damn well he ain't take no 40 bands from you. You don't even have a pot to piss in. What do you mean? Where you get the 40,000 from? Your daughter purse or something? I want to know. Where did you get that from? Because truth be told, I recall when I first met my husband and we started going about to film this TV show, you were on the phone talking about you want to come on the show and talk crap. Should I even say that? No, let me not say that. You wanted to talk some about your daughter. Because you was going through it. That's obviously y'all didn't make up yet. So you wanted to crash out and talk mess. Do you recall that? Because you know I was there. Why are you making up these crazy allegations? We got enough to deal with. Why wait till now to say something? You, of all people, we would know. If somebody took 40,000 from you, you would have been all over the internet talking about it. All over. You would have probably tried to get it from your daughter. Who knows? Because wasn't she dating my husband at the time? Yeah.
Hit that
So
like
please,
button.
Miss me
Subscribe
with
if
the
you ain't
BS.
subscribed.
Okay, we know you just love to clout chase so much because right now my husband's name is all over the news and all over this. You know what I'm saying, Lord? Y'all please pray for my family. We don't need this nonsense and this lies spread on the internet. He already got enough lies being spread. Okay? Stop already. You know damn well my husband didn't take no money from you. You ain't got it like that. You don't have it like that. Let's keep it a buck. All right? Stop already. I'm tired of y'all dick riding my husband. Real talk. And when I say dick riding, I really emphasize it because I seen y'all messages. All right? You love to chase younger man. That's completely not in your league. Okay? Clear as day, you want to sleep with everybody your daughter deal with. It's really nasty. I mean, nasty. Ain't nobody want your crackhead self, girl. Please go sit down somewhere. 40,000. Girl, bye.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but it was viral. That shit was hella viral. I was laughing like a motherfucker. Hey, but I have to do this to just because y'all forgot about Adam 22.
A terrifying moment as the popular podcaster is attacked at gunpoint. It happened as he streamed live on YouTube.
It was pretty much just pure shock.
Adam Grandmason, who hosts the weekly hip-hop podcast No Jumper, says at first he thought the stick-up was a prank.
The GP that I let out is just this bizarre, nervous reaction, I guess, because I just couldn't, at that moment, I couldn't imagine that this was seriously happening. It felt like it was a joke.
The alleged gunman entered off the alley, following in a free delivery.
Look at Adam 22. Look at Adam in there right now. Tell it like a motherfucker. Look at Adam. Tell it like a motherfucker.
Immediately tackled the robber to the ground, knocking him unconscious.
That nigga was telling way back.
I got the cops. some fans question.
This shit was 6 years ago. This happened to Adam 22 6 years ago. Niggas forgot he told. Look at him telling on Inside the.
I feel like everybody is like excited about the idea of potentially having like a Jussie Smollett type situation with me, but it was definitely a real robbery.
LA cops arrested 24-year-old Tran.
What, Nick?
Ain't no way them niggas still with the niggas.
Hell no, I ain't with them niggas.
That's what he asked me.
Hey.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed.
I swear I seen it. I swear I seen the nigga at the door.
Nigga, I can send. Hell no, I can send you a video, my nigga, when I got my bags and I dip. Nigga, didn't nobody touch me. Nigga, nobody even said I had to leave. Luce and no, I'm in LA. I'll be in Cali next Friday. I'll be in LA. I'll be out there.
Don't let them on that tour bus.
Well, they're gonna be out here on Monday. Ray J already said, you feel me, they're going to Louisville and doubling back. They're gonna be back in Atlanta on Monday. I was supposed to be on that tour with them. I decided not to go after Bradford to Okie though. You feel me? I'm just trying to get my fave, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got homies too, right? You feel me? Nigga, my niggas is ready to trip with this nigga. You feel me, nigga? This is between two men. A nigga trying to alleviate all the shit, bro. I just need my fave, my nigga.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I don't even know where that conversation coming from.
Remember, Wack told him on the last phone call before this Rico shit. He said, nigga, what you talking about, fades? Nigga, you ain't getting no fade with Donut. Nigga, we'll kill you. We'll kill your mama. You cost $1,500. Your mama cost $1,500. We'll off you. You a non-affiliate. You ain't getting no fade. We kill niggas like you. Yeah. Remember Wack said that on the internet? Don't make me find it. Now look at him doubling back, talking about, yeah, give Donut the fade. Yeah, we gonna try to make that happen. Yeah, man, cause it was wrong for him to do that. Watch all this backpedaling. That nigga scared to go to jail too. That nigga, man, he know the police is watching his house. That's a fact. They know where Wack at right now. Just like they know where Adam 22 is. And I bet you them niggas been answering the calls too. Oh my mama, niggas answering the calls. Hey, you have any other footage? Ooh, this doesn't add up such and such date. Do you have any other dates where they was all on No Jumper together? Watch.
Tell you one thing, once niggas found you, you should have. A nigga would have had funeral costs.
Yeah, for sure. Nigga, I don't have no blip. But then the whole thing is, besides that is, that's just like Luce. I invited you to Stockton, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Luce, come out here and fuck with me. My nigga, it's all good. And you come out there, and my niggas do that shit. You already know it'll win triple platinum. You feel me? So how a nigga supposed to play it? You feel me? I know that's Wack, that's your little homie. Nigga got the utmost respect for you. Nigga been looking up to you since I was a kid, my nigga. You feel me?
I got told them, I'm like, they say, Wack, he tripped out over a charger. Cause I'm like, how did he even get there?
Man, Wack, my nigga. If I tripped out, why ain't nobody in the video saying, hey, bro, you gotta get up out of here, you tripping? It ain't none of that. Ain't none of that in the energy where the security ain't trying to grab me. Hey, if I was really tripping, nigga, why is security put nigga in the headlock, dragging nigga up out of here? Like, bro, you trying to tripping? Cause on mama, nigga, on dead, I'm on everything I love. Nigga, I was not tripping, bro. Nigga, I was in my element. I was feeling like I'm King Tut, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Ray J, nigga, feeling good. Nigga, I've been funking with Zeus. I'm thinking I'm gonna turn up this network. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are supposed to be having a good night. Bro just dry started tripping with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no buster, nigga. He thought his size was gonna intimidate him, nigga. That shit just hype. That shit charged me up, nigga. Stopping big niggas, bro.
This nigga crazy.
Get to it.
Hey, Aaron the Plumber is a crash out, man. But I think he gonna run into a brick wall. Like, you know, if he keep doing that, and this is gonna be the skits, he gonna be in a pavement somewhere in a weird ass state. Somebody gonna park his ass. For sure, they gonna park his ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Nigga, and bro, I just did 88 million.
Listen, I told the nigga, I said, Ray, first of all, why is all that going on? I was confused. He said they just told me he tripped out over a charge.
Nigga, right there. This my thing. If I was tripping over a charger, right, at your house, if I was tripping, you gonna tell your niggas, get him up out of here. Nigga, you're not gonna be sitting at the top of the stairs watching and recording yourself. Come on now, my nigga.
Yeah, Ray J was out of pocket. That nigga was recording his damn self. He wasn't saying stop or nothing. He was trying to get content, just like Adam 88, trying to get content off of niggas. This shit foul, man. And ain't no black niggas gonna crash because everybody need money. Ray J is not gonna fade this nigga.
But or nigga, just off the simple fact, nigga, you whack homie, nigga gonna leave that alone. Cause nigga, that shit will turn into some whole other shit. But a nigga really.
Who charger was it? Your charger? No,
it was my charger. It was my charger, but I wasn't. No, but I'm not tripping. I'm whack. I gotta buy a new charger, man, nigga. I'm booked up for. Nigga, I got niggas.
You feel me? Yeah, he came down playing.
Yeah, but I asked about my charger. My charger was gone. Then Brad called me a bit like, you bitch ass nigga. He said something to that effect. You feel me? And then I started tripping with it. Like, nigga, you feel me? I'm a man of respect. I'm a man of respect. All time, bro.
He said you supposed to. Yeah, he ain't trying to get that Rico indictment.
I just felt like.
Hey, look at his house though. Look at Aaron the Plumber house. That shit messy than a motherfucker. Look, he got shit everywhere. Look at this nigga shit. He got shit everywhere. He ain't even hung nothing up. This shit, just look at that shit.
Luke, I seen you, nigga. You a gangster, my nigga. You not finna let no nigga press you like that. Nigga, I'm pressing this nigga to the maximum. Nigga, like, nigga, if you tripping, get off. Hit me right now. Nigga, sock me in my mouth right now, nigga. If you really tripping, but you ain't on that, nigga, I don't feel it.
Now, you know, you did what you were supposed to do because it looked ugly with your footage, and then the footage that turned painful when he's still on you. I mean, it looks bad, but at the end of the day, is, I mean, shit, you have body guess. The nigga should have, should have just fucked you off, but you stood your ground. That's all I can say. But Wax sent me the footage. He was like, look at this. I said, oh yeah. Donut did some buster shit.
Some buster shit. And nigga, I had to take that shit over the chin, my nigga. Nigga spitting on me, bro. You feel me? My nigga, that shit made nigga cry, bro, that I couldn't get. Because had that shit happened in Stockton, nigga, had that shit happened in California.
I don't know this how to close. You don't spit on no man and you don't go over.
Hell no.
He said he don't think donut out of two. That's common sense. You get spit on, nigga, you eat that.
Behind this shit.
You was talking about killing him last week. Shut your ass up.
Look like, bro, what's happening, nigga? We ready to get, nigga, fuck that, bro. I just want my face, nigga. To alleviate a nigga dying, anybody dying on either side, any of that, be a man, nigga. Stand on business, nigga. You did some bitch ass shit, nigga, and we could get a bag off this shit, nigga. We could get on one of these anywhere, any platform, nigga, whatever, nigga, and swallow up, nigga, head up, nigga. I'm gonna put you in your pockets, nigga, in a real motherfucking way, nigga.
In a real motherfucking way.
But
that's what he told me on the phone. He was like, man, just let me get the bag. I was like, man, he a old nigga. I can't tell. He from the hood, but I can't tell Donut what to do. He older than me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit. I mean, he be younger than me, then yeah, but I can't tell no double OG. Like, what the fuck? Donut like 45, almost pushing 50. Donut, man, what? That's just like me. I'ma say, what? I ain't gotta do shit. So I know Donut could be like, I ain't doing shit.
I think what it was is probably Donut was probably feeling the type of way because probably was the ambition fuck with. And that's why.
But Donut always had that problem. Donut never had no bitches. Donut don't never have bitches. our whole life. Donut ain't never had bitches in the hood.
And nigga, we can store
And I know that to be a fact. Donut ain't never. He played football. He had the green eyes, but I don't know what it was. He wasn't. He didn't bring bitches to the hood. I know he fucked on some of mine, but we're just gonna, you know. Yeah, we gonna leave it at that.
Dead homies and give your face, nigga.
That's a real nigga shit on black. Well, I don't know exactly what's purpose.
Huh?
No, I mean, bro, one thing I can say, he's been consistent about wanting his pay to the spit on it. I'm not like, nigga, I'll be less than a real nigga to act like, nigga, he ain't right. Nah, he is right.
Nigga, that's all I want, bro. I don't want nobody getting shot over this shit, bro. I don't want it, but nigga, that's what it can turn into, bro. Real quick, nigga, my dad, you know what I'm saying? That ain't trying to threaten niggas.
Y'all should have been getting this fade. It's been like 2 weeks. A fade. Donut could have got the fade before he went on tour with Ray J. Donut on the bus with Ray J right now. They on a tour bus doing shit. On my mama, Donut on a tour bus with Ray J right now, as we speak, riding around.
I think niggas is thinking that everybody don't make killers for just Southern California. You know what I'm saying? That's just a great man stopped it on fire.
And nigga, I didn't crack stove, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never
dirty ass house, nigga. That nigga house, dirty to the motherfucker.
I'm trying to do something different.
Air in the plumbing,
plumbing.
Look at this nigga shit.
Niggas that live
that nigga got all type of shit on the floor. Check this nigga out. Check this dirty nigga out. Check this nigga out, gang. Look how dirty his spot is, gang.
Everybody respect how I stand on business, bro. I need that
Air in the
faith,
plumber out of
you
pocket.
know what I'm saying, nigga?
Dirty ass spot.
Queen, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I got some little homies from over there, bro.
I gotta run this back. I gotta run this back, man, because he talking about me. That's why we watching this. He finna say I got the little homies from Queen. That's Donut little homies. He talking about me. We gonna run it back.
But bro, I'm trying to do something different. Trying to create opportunities for niggas that live the lifestyle to get about this shit, nigga. With my platform, that's what a nigga on. But that was some bitch ass shit, bro. Then you got a nigga looking lightweight bad, nigga. And everybody respect how I stand on business, bro. I need that fade, my nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I know the nigga from Queen. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I got some little homies from over there, bro. I done told niggas to reach out to their big homies or whatever, bro. Line up the fade, my nigga.
He ain't lying. He didn't tell me that.
My nigga.
He didn't tell me to get Donut.
That ain't even me trying
That's
to
why I said Donut the old nigga.
That's the last thing a nigga want. That's the last
He talked to me for sure, for sure.
Be a man about this shit, nigga. You did some bitch ass shit, nigga.
That's what I said. I said Donut got to give you that fade, but I can't tell him what to do. I can't make Donut go to the hood.
Kicking niggas teeth out their
I can't make him do
bro.
shit.
In a real way. So if they ain't gonna address that shit, nigga, they ain't gonna DP niggas or whatever. At least DP a nigga and be like, hey, bro.
I think that if that was true, if you got it right there and told him, like, bro, this is
Donut too old for a DP. He like 45. You can't DP no OG. You crazy. That's out.
I own everything. Luce, I done seen you trip, bro, too many times, my nigga.
Yeah, White is the same way. So I know White is, White, you definitely the same way.
What?
I've seen this nigga White trip out on the nigga who cut through a whole damn Walmart because the motherfucker just looks. So I know White is gonna be on some bullshit.
And spit on the nigga, that's the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, he said that. He tried to get back to the point.
Nigga, you spit on me, my nigga.
Yeah, slapping the nigga is already bitch shit. Spitting on him?
Out, died behind the
that's
shit.
An
nigga,
assault, nigga.
Died behind it, but I got too much motion to go out like that, my nigga. Yeah, you got that, bro.
I understand everything that you're saying, and I feel.
Mind you, Luce Canon talking from jail on a jail call.
At the end of the day, they filming and recording and stuff like that. You the bag, you got the motion with the network shit. Right there, so I understand, and you know, Sometimes you gotta discipline your own homies for doing shit like that.
And then the fact that Ray J ain't being a man and picking up the phone and being like, hey, bro, my
He
nigga's
said
out
being
of
a
pocket.
man.
How can we rectify
Ray
this?
J is
Nigga, I
not
feel like this some bitch
finna
ass
be
shit that
on
I
the
have to go
internet
to the
with two
internet
black
to
eyes.
post this shit.
That's what he's
So
not
we
gonna
can't
do.
do it. Because niggas
He's a
ain't
rich
answering
nigga.
the phone.
He got
We got
bodyguards.
phones tapped. But how are we gonna handle this shit? Nigga, I can sue you, nigga. I had the best attorney in the fucking country. Nigga, I don't want to do none of that. I don't want your paper. I don't want none of that, nigga. I'm trying to be a motherfucking man about the situation, nigga, and get my fade, nigga. That's it.
Yeah, he could
Let me
sue
get my
him.
fade,
And
nigga,
Aaron the
we can leave it
plumber
at that,
is
bro.
a
I could
civilian.
tap into
He is
the
not a
pocket
gang
of
member.
Dennis
So
Furley,
he
nigga,
can legally,
Hall of Fame attorney, nigga. He
full-heartedly
called me like, bro, I do it
tell
for free.
and get the money out your ass because it's
Fuck all
on
that
film.
shit, nigga. It ain't about the money. It ain't about,
Hit that
it's
like
about
button.
respect.
Subscribe if
It's
you ain't
about being
subscribed.
California, nigga, representing California the right way, bro. This shit make, nigga, us look weird in totality, bro. Niggas is in the comments talking bad about that nigga. Even though he did spit on a nigga, see, that shit made me bigger than what I am because it showed how weird Ray J is. And
No, but if you did your stuff. You held your thing. See, he held your ground. So at the end of the day, it's like you really going with this situation like that because I see it all over the TikTok. Niggas who know who he is. They know who you are. So you got the upper hand with that. It's just on how you want to take it. A fade, man, that should be an easy thing because nigga, once you spit on a nigga, you saw a nigga like all type of disrespect. So don't need to understand that.
that's it. So whack, nigga, whack, you got the power. Whack, I ain't called. Them niggas won't answer the phone for me. Whack, you gotta be the button behind this shit, nigga. Ray J is from your turf, nigga. Summon that nigga, bro. Queen Street niggas tap in with nigga, bro. This nigga, I need that fade, bro. I need that fade, nigga. My whole city is ready to trip, nigga. Niggas I don't fuck with, crip niggas from different sides, nigga. That have funk with nigga. My dad is a reputable from Stockton, nigga. One of the biggest in a real way, nigga. Niggas that don't even fuck with my dad, it's like, nah, bro, we ain't going for that on mamas. Nigga, that shit, nigga, we ready to trip. And niggas is in LA right now, waiting on the nigga to touch. Like, nigga, what we finna do? I'm like, nah, bro, wait. I've been talking to Wack. Let me see how Wack and them play this shit. And they ready to trip with Ray J too. I'm not even finna lie to you, Wack. On mamas, bro. My niggas is ready to get on Ray J. I got niggas, rapper niggas that's in the industry. I'm not finna say, but
had anything to do with it.
But bottom line, if Ray J, respectfully, Luce, if Ray J has something to do with it or not, it's on him at the end of the day. Because Luce, if you invite me to fuck with the 60s, my nigga, and some shit happen like that on your behalf, niggas gonna be looking at you foul, bro. Because what is it? Them niggas don't respect you enough to not touch your guests. Nigga, you don't have enough rank, nigga. You say you power ruin. Nigga, the rules don't got no respect for you not to touch your guests in your own motherfucking establishment, bro. You out of pocket, bro. Period. Dead homies. If Ray J came to Stockton and a nigga put his hands on Ray J, that nigga would die. Dead homies. That nigga be gone in a quick hot second, nigga. Cause you not misrepresent me or nothing that I stand on, nigga. The homies would have cooked your motherfucking top. Period. So
What I'm telling you, you're 100% correct, but I know Wack is gonna fix it. You get what I'm saying?
for sure.
He gonna if he tell you and give you that word, he's gonna make it happen. But the thing is, he gonna make it sure, like, okay, I'm gonna do it like that, but he probably on the other line talking to Ray J.
Yeah.
I know how Wack play. Wack gonna make sure that he gonna put you on the phone, and then he gonna be like, either I'll fly out and make it happen, or y'all gonna wait until y'all get to LA.
Yeah, we could get to nigga. I'll pay for that nigga's flight. Dead homies, I'll pay for his flight to get my fade, nigga. However, we gotta do it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, wherever y'all wanna meet at, you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm trying to do my shit, period, bro. I'm trying to do my shit. Tell a nigga line up to fade, my nigga. You spit on a nigga, you should be more than ready to fade me, my nigga. Cause you was ready to take it there That nigga should be ready, nigga, to catch any flight, any given time. Nigga, you spit on me, bro. That's an offense where niggas is ready to die about. Nigga, crash out about, bro. I need that, my nigga.
No, because I'm telling you, when I spit on the nigga a couple of times, bro, I was ready to kill this shit. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
At the end of the day, when a nigga on that and you get in a fade, that's something like. You know what I'm saying?
In a real way.
You is deserving to do either or.
For real. And then after this, what? And Luce, bro, moving forward, bro, nigga want to fuck with y'all, bro. A nigga be a good addition to add to your team, my nigga, because, nigga, I really stand on business, my nigga. I'm going to hit, nigga, on mama's, nigga, going to unload them fullies, nigga. I'm with all of that, nigga, dead homies, nigga. I got shit up under my belt, nigga, and I ain't in the glorifying, nigga, ain't trying to, nigga, I really step, my nigga. But I got out of prison trying to do something better because I see, you know what I'm saying, I expanded my horizon in prison, learned about COINTELPRO, how to use these counterintelligence programs to suppress the black man. Nigga, my mindset is deeper than this pyro and this crip shit. Nigga, it's some being a black man shit, my nigga. But I need to get my motherfucking paper with, nigga, win, lose, or draw, like Pokemon, nigga, I gotta catch them all, nigga, like I say, bro. I need that fade with that nigga, bro. Or it's gonna spark up a whole motherfucking shit. My niggas is ready to slide on the Queen Street niggas, bro. And I done had altercation. Whack, you can verify this shit, my nigga. I done had altercation. Nigga, dead homies, I done bounced out on Queen Street niggas. You know what I'm saying? One of them niggas stole my chop, nigga, not too long ago.
Oh,
asking me,
man, this nigga
one of your little
capping.
homies steal a nigga chop.
This where he capping.
Nigga, I got homies from Lucas Park, my nigga. Niggas pulled up on my behalf, my
Oh,
nigga. So,
man.
nigga, I can have niggas step, bro. That's not nothing. Bro, but fuck
Oh,
all that,
the
bro. I
Queen
don't want
Street
this.
stole my
The nigga
chop.
spit on me. I don't even want him to die.
This is
And
rap
I can
back
push
right
that
here.
button, my nigga. And I ain't trying to threaten the nigga.
He
That ain't
lying,
trying to
man.
disrespect y'all
I'm gonna tell you
faces, 'cause I
myself,
got the
he clout
most
chasing.
respect for you niggas, especially you, Luce. Cause I see, nigga, you like me, nigga. And we like each other. I'm like you, nigga. I'm younger than you, nigga. I'm like you. Dead homies, nigga. We on that same type of time. Whack, this shit is foul, nigga, period, point blank. And the fact that a nigga's willing to fade and not take it to no pistol play, nigga, that should speak volumes about a nigga character and conduct, bro. I just want my fade, my nigga. After I put this nigga on his pockets, nigga, I'm trying to fuck with y'all niggas, bro. We can do content, y'all see a nigga going crazy, and we can move forward past this shit, bro. And I gotta put that nigga on his pockets. We gotta get that fade, bro.
I'm gonna make Wax do something, right? We're gonna slump the nigga out. So we'll go live or something on Wax page, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then once you see it, you're gonna have to respond because all the blood and everybody gonna tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
If you don't answer and don't do it the right way, that's how we can do it. And I think he works on him and put down wings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, let's do it like that, my nigga. However y'all want to do it. And then shit, Wag, and then another thing is getting the bag off this shit too. Wag, get us on no jumper. Let's talk about this shit, nigga. Let's make an example. You know what I'm saying? To teach niggas how to move in situations like this, nigga. Know when to throw them and know when to fold them, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We could teach the youth about being in situations like this. Like, nigga, when I started getting in the lifestyle, nigga, I didn't have no OGs lacing me. I had to learn through trial and error. So we could lace niggas and let niggas know, you know what I'm saying, especially in LA, you feel me, the culture. But if you get caught up in a situation and you slipping, my nigga, you ain't got no blick on you, nigga, you might have to tuck your tail, being in the lifestyle, nigga, to prevail. So a nigga can live to see the morrow, but it's double back activities, nigga. On mine, as long as you live to see another day, nigga, you can get back on, nigga. So don't be no fucking crash out, nigga. You know what I'm saying, bro? This could be big, but and we can get the bag off us squabbling too.
Yeah, no, I see where you're going, and I think that's smart.
So, nigga, I'm definitely trying to address this shit, bro. Whatever y'all niggas strings y'all can pull, bro, let's do this shit. Nigga, if I gotta catch a next day flight, dead homies, I'm out there. Nigga, fuck, nigga, I got Nigga, now that's TV trying to offer me a show. Nigga, I got hella niggas offering me shows right now, hella networks. But on Dead Homies, this shit is bigger than all of that. Oh, nigga, I told Now That's TV, if Whack 100 call me on Monday and tell me I need to be in LA to catch this pay, bro, we're canceling the meeting. Dead Homies, you can call me the front of that shit, nigga. Okay. I don't know, bro, name. I've been fucking with Chaotic, the nigga that's on Love and Hip Hop. You feel me? Yeah. So bro, been advocating for me to get my own show. Niggas trying to give me my own show, bro. Nigga, I got A&E contacting me, trying to get me on 60 Days In. Bro, I got niggas trying to fly me to other countries to do boxing events. Give me that, bro, nigga. I made it, bro. Real talk, nigga, made it in the real way. But I'm trying to put us all on, my nigga. But a nigga need to handle, nigga, street nigga. At the end of the day,
you should have been caught the fade, man.
Nigga need to handle that, my nigga.
Now I'm gonna tell what fuck handling it. Handle it, like get a bag with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get a bag with it too. For both, nigga, that nigga could get some money too. But nigga, we definitely gotta address this shit, bro, for the shit get out of hand, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. It's already too far though. Nigga talk about killing your mama and all that. It's over with. It's over with. Once they said killing your mama and all that, ain't nothing to talk about.
I know Wack is. I know he on a business call because he's gonna click over.
So
when he puts name pop up with.
Your guide is taking the perfect shot. First, you need to dress for success and make sure you.
Then basically pays his stuff.
Feels like a dream, feels like magic. Now I believe I can.
Here's the definition of poke the bear. Deliberately provoke or antagonize someone, especially someone more powerful than oneself.
Come to these rappers and everything, like anybody. When y'all see Yella or something, you know, they started first. 100 times out of 100, they started. When I just don't start nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be the one to finish it, you get what I'm saying? Like, we take stuff to a whole other different level, you get what I'm saying? So that's why I stay out of stuff.
Yella Beezy back with them quotables we see. Yeah. So in the last video, I made the statement that Mo3 was poking the bear. Some of you cats in the comments lost your mind. Now, let's understand something. Y'all heard the diss songs. Y'all seen the videos. Y'all seen the interviews. But for those who need to be reminded as to where this actually started, it actually didn't start in the streets of Dallas. It started in the streets of Fort Worth. Check it out. And that's cat because literally right here, these cats are sitting up here talking about doing more shows and all this stuff and everything like that. But the reason I left it in there was because I know that there's people who are going to come back and be like, nah. It started that night with Go Yayo and all of that stuff and everything like that. Nah, not really, man. It really started almost 2 years later. Mo3 got too comfortable in a city he wasn't from. And from that, everybody kept to the code and didn't speak. Because what happened down the line later on is somebody that's cool, aka Lil Heck, with Go Yayo's crew, who eventually gets killed. Now the internet goes crazy, and the internet says Mo3 did it, Mo3 did it, Mo3 did it. Because what? Mo3's an outsider. When you had them outsiders, it's now hard to point them out and say this and say that. And this is where poking the bear in my previous video really comes from.
After man died. The victim, 31-year-old Hector Wilkins, died early Tuesday morning According to the Tarrant County Medical Examiner, a man died several days after what appears to be a gang-related shooting at a Fort Worth club, police said. Officers responded to Club Phantom in the 6200 block of South Freeway, just south of Interstate 20, about 4 a.m. Saturday, Fort Worth Police spokesman Daniel Segura said. A few minutes later, officers received a call that a man with multiple life-threatening gunshot wounds to the upper torso had arrived at a hospital after being at the club. The victim, 31-year-old Hector Wilkins, died early Tuesday morning, according to the Tarrant County Medical Examiner. The police department's gang unit is investigating.
Mo 3 later on down the line gets arrested for it, then basically pays his stuff as far as bail and gets the charges dropped because he didn't do anything. But it didn't matter. Mo 3 seen the attention that was coming online from it, took that attention and ran with it. When in all actuality, from how everybody else tells it, if you listen to the streets, he had nothing to do with it. Check it out.
Hello. I'll be on my way when I get done with dinner.
Got black for a murder that name your talk. People just out here laying on the ground. Got the jet, trying to win for the night, but the shit ain't got crazy. Tell them I'm sorry, I hate that it happened. But nigga, that could have been me in that cast. It ain't no convicting me. They want me to find, I gotta leave.
Hear me, number one, come a victim, mama kill. So that was Mo 3 essentially thinking this. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with this. These cats try to get on me. Which the night that it actually happened, the dude actually died in the hospital. So what happens is his sister jumps up. She says, all that dumb beef and stuff y'all did last night, free Young Yayo and Mo 3 got my bro shot 8 times. An innocent effing bystander. Young men really need to get it together out here. There's far more real stuff going on than this petty ass factory. SMH. Y'all send a prayer for my brother, have for me, hang in there, brother. Love you. Which forced Mo 3 to come out and they have to respond to that. And y'all know how Mo 3 had to do it. Prayers go up for half, pull through fam to Fort Worth. He was a cool dude with me. I helped with him. I know his family might be mad at me, but I'm not the one to blame. I know y'all might think I came to y'all city started stuff, but that was never the case. I came to do my job, and y'all let this little lame ass local rapper hype y'all up to harm me for no reason. I was put in a situation to set up by that whole club to defend myself. I don't know of everything that happened that night. I don't know about anybody shooting. I was trying to make it home to my son. I am now being watched and being contacted by Fort Worth PD and soon to be questioned by Fort Worth PD.
Just like Adam 22.
My name up on social media. To the people of Fort Worth, I have no problem with Fort Worth. Never did. I have no rap beef. I have no rap beef at all. So if y'all would please stop accusing me for what happened, I would appreciate that. I have a job to do, a family to take care of. I'm a rapper. I come to my event. That is it. Nothing else. I just ask the real people of Fort Worth to stand up and tell the truth. This is not Dallas versus Fort Worth, because lying on me to see me fall is wrong. So basically, Heck, I'm just gonna call him Heck. Heck gets killed because he goes out the back door because it's contentious in that club. Because whatever was going on, there had became tension from being so close between what's the name? Between Go Yayo and Mo 3. And something ends up happening, but Mo 3 gets booked for a show because Mo 3, hey, he worked the admission. Mo 3 gets booked to the club, stuff gets a little crazy. It seemed like the whole Fort Worth against him because Lil Heck is not a part of Go Yayo's crew. Now, they ain't got no static or nothing, but as far as who reps blue, who reps red, that's what's going on. So Lil Heck gets killed because there was prior tension and allegedly street stuff that had happened between Mo 3 and Go Yayo's crew. Now, Mo 3 crew definitely had them people. You see what I'm saying? So Mo 3's crew, allegedly, according to the streets and all that BS and everything. And mind you, all this stuff is already on Reddit. You can go search it up real quick. I don't want to hear you morons. So basically, that ends up happening. Lil Heck ends up getting killed. Now, there's this weird atmosphere in the air because, well, $3, Goye on his crew, Fort Worth, Mo3 gets picked up. After Mo3 gets picked up, they're like, he the one who did it and all this stuff because what Heck got hit with was heavy artillery. The fact that that man survived that long just only go to show you, had it been a little less caliber, he would have survived them 8 shots. So rest in peace to dead. He was definitely a fighting man. What ends up happening now is there's this weird tension in the air. But the Dallas cats go to Fort Worth and get bread because they make money in Fort Worth, come to Dallas and get bread. But the Dallas cats are on the rise. Now, what ends up happening? Yella Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy seem to kind of stay out of it. They're not really in on nothing. They're not, you know what I'm saying?
These are professional snitches.
From Oak Cliff, and then Mo3's from North Dallas, like he say, yeah. And then Trap Boy Freddy from his clique and all that stuff and everything like that.
I think he stay in Texas too.
This fool,
but he from
Roy
6
Lee. And I'm not saying like he's a dummy.
One of them,
fool is just a word that we say.
Brick is the trick ass niggas.
Guy, dude, you know what I'm saying? This man and everything like that, like Cabron, you feel me? So, Roy Lee basically, off the liquor, decides to get into it. And I'm not saying he hit nobody, but get into it with Yella Beezy, essentially about the support of his homie Mo3, because Mo3 lost his deal in the midst of all this BS going on. So Mo3 loses his deal. Mo3 got an extra hustle. That's not to say Mo3 was broke or nothing like that. I don't want to put that out there. But Mo3 is off that extra hustle because you don't have the label to promo and all this stuff. So now he on the indie route. He need all the help that he can get to still keep his lifestyle and currency still going. Roy Lee, like Mo3, like I told y'all, if I'm gonna pick out of all these cats from Goye to Trap Boy Freddy to Mo3 to Yella Beezy, as far as who I think is the best rapper, put out the best songs, I'm gonna go with Mo3. Personally. I don't care how it looks. I don't care what nobody claim or anything. I don't care about nothing anyways. Plus, he said even bounty hunters. So if you know, you know. I'm not tripping on him anyways. So then this man gets into it with Yella Beezy. The next thing you know, and the man I'm talking about is Roy Lee.
These two my nephews. I
Never heard of him.
You were
and he already sound like he dog
in the club. Uncharacteristic of Roy Lee.
I see him start now. All right, who you be with? You Yella Beezy? Like word. He just tripping. He drunk. That's what he do. He drink. He drink. So I'm watching him. He said, you be with Yella Beezy? It don't look like he ain't got nothing to do with that. Confused. And he don't know what's going on.
I don't know none of these cats.
Do with that. What you and Yella
right now.
And Rolly still asked him again. No, I'm saying though, do you be with Yella Beezy? I ain't say do you got nothing to do with that. That's around the time that same dude he asking for was walking around.
So allegedly he got hit with a one piece.
Yeah, who?
Mr. Lee. Mr. Roy. Allegedly he got hit with
one the other dude he was looking for came, because at first he was like, you be with Yella Beezy?
Who led the escape? Like when it was time to get out there?
When how did you get out there? Rolly was on the ground because they was all after him.
Yeah.
It was about like 18, though. At least got 9 of them. Right, you got a point right there. You got a point right there.
So then you got Roy Lee gives this infamous interview on real life street stars and everything like that. And it starts to basically make Roy Lee talk a whole lot of mess. And it's all in support of non-support from Yella Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy, and it seems Dallas as a whole, but it's not really Dallas as a whole. It's just the people who are in music positions and knowing. Well, I don't know who knew, but basically, man, Mo3 is an independent artist. Y'all got these deals and all this stuff, and I'm one of the faces. Like you said, I'm the hottest comedian in Dallas and everything. So Mo3 shows got Roy Lee in there. Roy Lee got Mo3 with him and all this and everything like that. So now the bond is there. So since the bond is there, they basically like this, man. Hey, it is what it is. Now
it ain't even a bond. They get money together.
Tension.
That's the bond. Other than that, it wouldn't be nothing. It's the money.
There's still underlying tension from Yella Beezy because his ego like this. Mo3 ego like this. So it's all gonna come out that, hey, bro, y'all hitting the same house. Y'all hitting the same women, bro. So now the women is pillow talking to y'all, and y'all probably are some, all right, because now it's a little contentious. But
sharing the bad bitches.
Lee punches,
sharing the bad bitches in Texas.
Somebody, but gets overly aggressive while off there licking. Man, he get into it with cats and basically force the hand. Where Yella Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy are staying out of this, but because you with Mo3, everybody that's believing what they believe in is gonna believe you speaking on behalf of Mo3. And so what ends up happening, they drop the Pick 6 song. And when they drop the Pick 6 song, man, all hell went loose after that.
They get mad at me. I'm the comedian. They tell me, no, I don't want to fight. Now you want to see your shooters. You can get ugly like that. I can screenshot mamas and grannies and they can talk about it. They got this from her.
Yeah, he's like, I'm from here.
Come on, from here. That's easy. Yeah, I just got out of jail for shit. Like couldn't go do shit.
Yeah, once you do that, and then you do that time, when you come home, you just be like, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, man, I'm doing all right though. Yeah, I had to call the laws, man. I got shot in the leg. I couldn't drive. Man, the laws was gone before you would have came. You would have got laws for any goddamn thing, man. Man, you don't fuck with I fuck with the law. They cool them up if you don't let shop and shit, man. Why, man?
He said they cool as fuck at the donut shop. He said I fuck with the laws. They cool as fuck at the donut shop. Oh shit! Rest in peace, George Foreman. Damn. George Foreman got a gang of kids. Georgette, Georgina, George, Junior George.
Dallas comedian Ronnie Pate. Pate died Saturday of complications from his injuries, police said. Police are searching for information in the death of a comedian who died weeks after he was shot in North Dallas. Ronnie Pate was wounded in the shooting about 7:50 p.m. September 25th while sitting in the parking lot.
That's my fucking birthday, September 25th. On the Red Homies, that's my birthday, September 25th.
Police said. Pate was taken to a local hospital for treatment. In videos
So he got killed on my B-Day.
Pate said he had been shot in the leg. He was scheduled to perform Friday.
He got shot in the leg and died of complications later.
According to social media, Pate died Saturday of complications from his injuries, police said.
The leg?
Then
complications died from the leg shot?
Oh, the beef is all the way down. I want to play the music first, and then I'll give y'all the news clip.
Damn.
Fair?
But he a tall ass nigga.
Somebody got down, over in the car. I touched out on the ground. Yeah, I'm finna get even. My guy got heat, and I got fly with him. I didn't rap, I didn't hit up that scrum. I know all about that high. I hit up that rapper, you made him think that he barely made it, but we're not a team. All I see is yellow. Take him around my head. So his shooter gon' end up in debt. For real, I ain't gon' pay for a bag. But tell the police I'm a thriller. I'm out here for work. In my show, but I do not recall. You heard that rapper got shot on the tollway? No, I don't. Who? What's your account?
Multiple agencies are investigating the early morning shooting of a man driving on the San Rayburn Tollway. Louisville police say more than a dozen shots were fired into a 26-year-old man's vehicle and several rounds struck him. Fox 4's James Rose has more on the investigation and who police are looking for. James.
Right, Natalie, Louisville police detectives, along with state troopers and the North Texas Tollway Authority, are reviewing video and toll tag information, trying to get suspect information and piece together exactly what happened this morning. Louisville police say at 3:38 this morning they got a 911 call from a driver saying he'd been shot multiple times by someone in another vehicle in the northbound lanes of the Sam Rayburn Tollway at FM 544. Police say 26-year-old DeAndre Conway was shot 3 times and was still conscious and breathing when he was transported to a nearby hospital. Conway told investigators he was out with friends and had dropped them off in Louisville and was on his way home when he was fired on. Police say more than a dozen rounds were fired into Conway's vehicle. Investigators are hoping businesses and/or tollway cameras will lead them to the suspects. Investigators say it's unclear if Conway knew who fired the shots or if the attack was random.
We're uncertain of the motive of the shooting. We'll work that out as we speak and interview the victim, gather more information, and also review any and all evidence that we're able to obtain through the toll court.
The police shut down that portion of the tollway this morning as investigators work to gather evidence they believe they could have found on the scene. Now, police are also heavyweight boxing legend George Foreman has passed away.
Let's get right over to local 10 sports anchor Clay Guerrero, who's in the news with details and reaction.
Denise, George Foreman was larger than life, not just in the boxing, but later in his life in the kitchen tonight. Foreman had died at the age of 76. Releasing this on Instagram tonight, saying, quote, "Our hearts are broken. With profound sorrow, we announce the passing of our beloved George Edward Foreman Sr., who recently departed on March 21st, 2025, surrounded by loved ones. Foreman started boxing at the age of 17 and won gold medal in 1968 Olympics, and then won the heavyweight championship.
Boxing at 17. He been boxing since 17, broski.
Incredible comeback after getting a couple of title shots. Foreman would take on Michael Moore in 1994 to incredibly reclaim the title at the age of 45. The boxing world reacted to Foreman's death tonight. Moments ago, Mike Tyson was on the condolences to George Foreman's family. There's nothing in the boxing, and yeah, will never be forgotten. Foreman also put a pitch in for the Foreman Grill, an innovative indoor grill which sold over 130 units. No cost death at the
All right, so it does look like pretty.
The boxing world has lost a legend. George Foreman, a two-time heavyweight boxing champion and Olympic gold medalist, has died, his family confirmed on social media. The statement shared to Foreman's official Instagram page March 21st reads, quote, "Our hearts are broken. With profound sorrow, we announce the passing of our beloved George Edward Foreman Sr., who peacefully departed on March 21st, 2025, surrounded by loved ones.
Yeah, he used to be beating shit up.
The athlete as a devout preacher, devoted husband, loving father, and a proud grand and great-grandfather, they went on to highlight his lasting legacy. The statement continues, quote, "He was deeply respected, a force for good, a man of discipline, conviction, and a protector of his legacy, fighting tirelessly to preserve his good name for his family." His loved ones added, quote, "We are grateful for the outpouring of love and prayers and kindly ask for privacy as we honor the extraordinary life of a man we were blessed to call our own." Foreman, known as Big George, was just 19 when he won an Olympic gold medal in boxing at the
Beating shit up at
19 in Mexico City. He later won the World Heavyweight Championship in a stunning knockout of Joe Frazier in 2 rounds in 1973, though he lost it to Muhammad Ali the next year in the famous Rumble in the Jungle. He later reclaimed the title when he beat Michael Moore, a comeback that made him the oldest boxer to win the championship. Foreman also became a household name for the George Foreman Grill.
Hell yeah, my
100
mama
million
still got one of them
worldwide,
bitches.
according to Foreman's website. The cause of death was not provided
That was
by his
before the
family.
air fryer.
He was 76 years old.
Now the new bitches want the air fryer. We gonna see what Foreman used to do though. You see how he used to put niggas on their pockets. We gonna see what Foreman used to do when he used to put niggas on their pockets.
The enthusiasm begins to mount here. One thing we want to look out for is just how fast this man, George Foreman, will open. As we mentioned, in his past several fights, he hasn't gone in the past 4 years beyond 2 rounds in any fight. Can Ali stay away from him? Is George Foreman thundering punches going to be too much for him?
Yes, sir, Ski. This is the real phase. This is not no Mayweather phase. This is the real phase.
Looking to drop that left hook. Man to the far corner. There's that left uppercut to the back of the body of Muhammad Ali. Now, with Ali with a right hand lead again. He lashes out with a light left. Right hand. Go ahead up front. George Foreman. Foreman on the left. A long left hand thrown by George Foreman. Taking on the front of the head of Ali. The face is one-on-one. George Foreman with his right for you. Ali to the left. Ali tries to come it up. He's leaning on Foreman. Foreman with a vicious uppercut. Misses. Leg separates him. Wild left hand. Vicious hook.
Man, George, rest in peace, George Foreman. Rest in peace, George Foreman. That's what we own. Rest in peace, that man, 76 years old. Real phase. No Mayweather.
Ali is definitely headhunting with his right hand. A good right hand taken on the left side of the jaw.
That's the real phase. They'll be like, drop the gun. Niggas used to be able to put their gun on the brick wall and catch the fade. Because the guns was not for the homies. See, back then, you get respectable fades to the homies. And you put your guns down, you didn't have to say that. Because it was the respect. Now it ain't no loyalty. Now we got a back door that's always open. Real phase. This the real phase.
Foreman looking for the opportunity. Luce has a tremendous look of determination.
Bing, bop, boom, bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on, you niggas don't understand. This is real phase. Real phase. And you know, niggas can't even go 3 minutes in the hood without gassing. These niggas is fake.
Ali on the right. Ali leads up against the rope. Right hand taken on the gloves by Ali. That's a real wild right hand taking the back of the head of Ali. Foreman with a wild right again. Ali looks like he's trying to wrestle this guy.
Bosco! Bosco! That Nina Boy and Bosco fight wasn't shit. But when Bosco got beat up by Rosemo, it looked something like this, huh? Facts, nigga. Get the lights up, get the lights up. And you see now when niggas box, they be hitting niggas, they be hitting niggas behind the head. See? He bopping. I ain't gotta hit you behind the head. I'll box you out. Respectable phase. Yeah, he bopping George Foreman. Look at him. Bop. One thing about Ali, he was too quick. Bop. See? Another boxer today would have hit it beyond the head. Real fades. Real fades. Where
look, think I'm going against the grain, man. It's the hood.
Real fades. The ones your people used to pay for.
Against the grain, man. I was tripping. I even told them.
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability. What you might not know is performance and durability go right along with it. You see, we test, and then...
Here comes the Ali people out of the dressing room, and all of the questions will be answered. This is an awesome par of George Foreman against the boxing skills of Muhammad Ali. Here comes Ali. You can see him there very calm if you saw the interview. There's no question on my mind, and I don't think anybody else's mind here at ringside about the tremendous confidence of this tremendous athlete. It's age against youth. The experience.
Patriotic approach as usual by Tommy Morrison. If nothing else, wins a few fans. Round one, scheduled 12 rounds.
Check him out.
We'll let Tommy Morrison know.
I don't know. Foreman, to me, Foreman is like fighting a bull. Like, I ain't never had a bull, but let's just say you had a pet bull. A real bull, not no pit bull. And you sock the shit out his ass. And he don't even move. Facts.
We are 5 rows back, and I'm feeling it from here. He said he's a better fighter now. Foreman made a mistake, lunged in, didn't throw a punch, and Morrison makes him pay for it. Morrison wins the first. He pretty much knows every trick in the back. So here we go, round 2. Foreman, right trunks, takes a big left. Morrison saying midweek, hey, I'm a different fighter. I'm not a one-dimensional slugger. He comes out of the clinch with a left that partially lands. And you can see Morrison breathing heavily. Foreman just... Oh, a big right by Morrison. Not a big right.
Real phase. This is real phase.
Under a minute to the second. And Morrison comes back, pushes George off a left and a right, then another left. All landed in solidly.
See how they didn't push on each other at the end? If you got him, you got him. Real phase. Fuck all the grabbing and shit.
Morrison and then George leans into another big right. Morrison's ready for the challenge. Fakes and flints.
Yeah, that was a good hit.
George Offer.
Yeah, he hit him in that gut. He came from the gut to the top. That's textbook. I ain't gonna lie, I boxed for like 2 years when I was a teenager. That was textbook. He hit him like a punching bag. Bottom, top.
The end of the round should be interesting. A combination of Foreman's experience and Morrison's fatigue. Now he's coming up with vengeance. A little more aggressive round for Morrison, but Tommy held up well. Actual fight, but the aerial view gives you a better look at it. Foreman gets
he tagged him out the gate.
Right from Morrison.
He didn't even give him a chance to think.
He didn't hear his
Boop,
corner.
bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, bam.
He landed the right, Morrison a left. Marquee punches for both fighters. Morrison a straight left, George a straight left of his own. Looks like Morrison's mouthpiece came out. He looked down after the more of a slap, couple of rights by Foreman. Morrison comes out of it, goes swinging.
Real phase. Hit that like button. Rest in peace, George Foreman. 78 years old. Rest in peace, that man. He had two-piece with the biscuit combo, nigga. That was a good. Ooh.
Foreman a little puffiness over his right eye.
I was a kid when this was going on.
Oh, big right by George, and Morrison comes out swinging.
George took a hitter right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. George Foreman took a hitter right there. That was a sagger. I ain't gonna lie. But this is real fades.
George came back to the right.
Yeah, that white boy coming. That white boy with the program. I can't lie. That white boy with the business. Like he catch fades. That nigga. See? That white boy catch fades. Yeah, Foreman. He did that.
That is dangerous. He's leaning into George a little more.
Yeah, he make him use his strength. You lose strength when you push a nigga off you. That's why your coach will tell you not to do that. But he on a hunt. George Foreman chasing him. Like he going towards him like Tyson. He ain't getting backed up. He going forward. Check out Foreman. He ain't moving back. He going forward. That's how you know that nigga respect his squabbles. See? George Foreman on the hunt. Even if he getting tagged, he pressing forward. He not backing up. He going to it. That's how you know he a beast. He don't care what you got. He a bull.
George with those long arms just keeps you.
He said George with the long arms.
Morrison much more movement. Performance gets always effective, isn't deterring Morrison's effort. A little right by Morrison, making Foreman almost staggered himself. And Tommy comes
get the lights up, y'all. Get the lights up.
Angelo Dundee.
This real phase going on. No Bosco, no Nina boy.
Those are some of Foreman's 10 seconds left in the round. Morrison overreaches and comes back with a punishing right hand and follows with a left jab. Round's over. It would be a stunner to put it mildly for that level. Foreman lands a good punch. Morrison wild, missed both times. Not a good sign. Then he lands with a right. Foreman lands with a left and a right. What combination? That right hand by Morrison that connected, but undaunted, Foreman came right back. Foreman's corner furious, livid at Mills Lane for that last low blow warning. Here we go. Savage on a busy one. Foreman getting to Morrison. Heavy-handed, hurting him.
That white boy is hitting that nigga, but he ain't even like getting dizzy. Like I said, he a bull. That white boy hitting the shit out of him, and he ain't even backing down. Look at the punches from that nigga. Foreman hit hard. They come slower, but they hard. That nigga break up a potato bag. That nigga make a potato bag into chips. Mashed potatoes. That nigga is not playing.
Heavy-handed Foreman throwing a variety of punches. Morrison never took a big shot there on an elbow from Foreman. We'll probably get a look at that low blow again. Illustration of the power he's trying to get. Bringing everything he has. Triples up on the left. Morrison with a slow right, almost got 10 with a left. He's hitting and punching better than before. Listening to his corner. WBO heavyweight championship, 12 rounds. Nice left by Morrison, his best punch in 2 rounds. Everything with speed. Get out when you feel heat. George missed the left. Ball over the right. Missed again. Here comes Morrison. A couple of huge punches. The left just landed. Speed's never been his forte. Power always has been. Nice uppercut. Foreman just not throwing that many punches, really. Doing more leaning than punches. Evenly split. Strong convictions on both sides.
Yeah, real fades.
The youth of Morrison, especially in these later rounds. He just never threw it. He hasn't thrown much tonight. That's been the story for Foreman. Really emphasizing speed in Tommy's corner. Out of the break. That's about the extent of George's punches tonight. They hit him in the back. Morrison's hurt a little bit.
Yeah, he coming with it. He coming with it.
Tommy lands the right. He wanted the fight stop. Those landed had nothing to do with it. Morrison extends in the right, doesn't land cleanly. George with a couple right to his own. Morrison ducks out of the way and lands the right. Morrison really tired. Nice right. Ooh, Foreman's better punches around him. Those body shots of George wearing on him. He comes out of a clinch with a big left. Angelo Dundee screaming at
R.I.P. George Foreman. Rest in peace, George Foreman. What they say, Big? What they say? Big U killed himself? Nah, that was Cap. That was Cap. That was 600 lying. He was talking about kill himself, like acting like he hung himself, and then at the end he was with some. Man, I'm telling you, you should unsubscribe to 600 if you. Yeah, they didn't kill. They didn't. Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Big U ain't kill himself, bro. That was rap back. That was Cap, bro. Subscribe. You gonna always be linked in, bro. Hit that notification bell. You gonna be on everything. Rest in peace, George Foreman, though. In case you didn't know, that's why we watching him.
Foreman was low, but it didn't connect. Foreman landed a straight jab, but done little tonight. Foreman knows this is a close fight. So he probably doesn't feel he has to knock him out to win. Morrison's right, a good punch, falls to the left. George bent Morrison's neck back with a left. Right eye, a little more. Morrison, just a few bumps. Foreman chance go up and Morrison stops him.
Managing your business doesn't have to take up your mornings. With Zero, you can handle it all before
Rest
your
in
morning
peace,
coffee.
George
When I first
Foreman.
started my-
Hit that like button.
I just got a crazy phone call. For real, Tokyo? For real. Don't be going out there spreading lies about my husband, Luce Canon. You know damn well he ain't take no 40 bands from you. You don't even have a pot
What
to
the
piss
fuck?
in.
How did
What
this
you
even
mean?
go to
Where you
that?
get the 40,000
I don't know
from?
what's going on.
Huh? Your doctor
My phone
or
tripping.
something I want to know.
My phone
Where did
tripping.
you get that?
Okay, you're going to box for 10 rounds. You know the rules of boxing. Avoid using any kinds of foul. Don't throw any punches during the breaks. That clear? Seconds, come on, fighting.
George Foreman.
6'4", 5'7".
White Muhammad
This
Khalid.
nigga fighting a nigga. Oh, bro.
In anticipation of they don't know quite what.
Come on, man. That ain't even fair,
Foreman in his
bro.
other efforts has won
That ain't
every
even fair. I
punch.
don't even, man.
Depending on your outlook, it's a good idea for him to be back or it's a bad idea. And there's an overhand right by Khalid. He saw the Guido Trani fight. I'll tell you, Guido Trani was able to land all kinds of punches on George Foreman.
Khalid landed a good overhand right. Shook George a little bit just to start things off. There he goes pushing him. Just as I predicted.
And Padilla gives him a warning. Now, Padilla is a referee who usually has kind of a hands-off policy about things.
I don't know why George isn't working that left jab. He's allowing Khalid to take liberties.
Kawhi, who is thick around the middle, make no question about that, able to pretty much walk in.
I don't understand Foreman's strategy at all, Al. He should be keeping this little guy away. Just keep snapping that great jab that he has in his face.
There it is. And of course, the uppercut you would expect to see from George Foreman. Foreman looks like he's kind of toying with Braxton or with Kawhi. And there's
Man, he's so much bigger than him. I don't even like. That's bullshit.
Snapping that jab, Al.
Goes right by Kawhi. Now, I did the fight in which Guido Trani, who was knocked out by Foreman, fought him, and Trani, who was nowhere near what Kawhi is, was able to bounce lefts and rights off the head of Foreman. So
George has to keep it out there with that left jab. If he starts to stay inside, he gets himself in a lot of trouble.
The jab and the uppercut are his two most important weapons. He just missed with them there.
You know, you mentioned the fact that Kawhi is thick around the middle. Actually, he's got no body to hit.
That's true.
His tucks are up around his chest.
So anything Foreman throws to the body would be a low blow.
Rest in peace, George Foreman.
George is allowing Kawhi to take too many livings.
Kawhi can hit him with the overhand right. It looks like just about any time.
I don't think he doesn't have a good left hook behind that right hand.
Foreman lands the hook. I think the key question, Gil, is what will happen to Kawhi when Foreman lands something, if he lands something big. Look at the jab of Kawhi. He may be short, but as you've said many times, it's timing that makes a left jab.
Absolutely correct. I've seen many a short guy out jab these big tall guys. He can come in behind the other guy's jab.
Straight New Yorker.
White Kawhi having himself a fine first round. Holding his hand out to keep Foreman at bay. George Foreman looks ponderous and slow right now. He's taking the right hands to the head. And that one shook him. Body shot by Foreman.
Two good body shots out.
For this fight starting as Kawhi would like it to. It's not the same very busy Kawhi that we saw as a cruiserweight in the light and heavyweight, but he's landed. There's the right and the left by Foreman. Hey, guess what? You just knocked Kawhi down.
Fight very seriously as they should. And in George Foreman's corner, he stood up the entire round, which I completely disagree with. You can take advantage of that minute rest, and you can get the guy's attention better when he's sitting down in front of you. George just stands there and, well, he's his own man. He does his own thing.
You had first-hand experience with that when you trained him. He has won all his fights in his comeback effort. In truth, it hasn't been a glittering group that he's beaten. But he's won them all. He won them all by knockout.
The thing with George Foreman in this fight is he's not snapping that jab. He's trying to think a little too much. And while he's giving him a lot of head motion.
Now the question, it may seem early to talk about stamina, but it isn't, because you saw Kawhi in training get tired very quickly.
Well, he's carrying all that extra weight. George,
We about to switch it up real quick. Rest in peace, that man. Rest in peace, George Foreman.
Right? It's mine. The price is one on mine.
Look like Lil Durk friends that spoke up for him because Memo 600 kind of dissed him. You know, a new unreleased song, Lil Durk got dropped. You know, he is taking shots at Memo 600 in the song. A lot of people say this song old, so Memo shouldn't be reacting to the song. But you know, Memo 600 responded real hard. I'm not finna let a nigga who jagged this off help jag my life off or something like that. You know, that was real strong. Smirk facing a murder case might not never come home. Somebody who used to be his friend just said that about him. Hit the like button. Gold on this video, 1,000 likes. You know, Memo didn't bite his tongue. At the end of the day, he responded to a song that disrespected him. You know, some people could say Memo not wrong for this, you know, this guy dissing him in the song and shit like that. You know, Memo responded hard by saying that. Then he dropped DMs at him and Smirk, where Smirk was basically saying, ain't no beef, we homies, we brothers. Everybody want us to beef and shit like that, and I refuse to do it. So he kind of dropped the DM, kind of alleging that Smirk was tucking his tail and shit like that. You know, T-Town members, TTE Breezo, he responded real strongly to that. He basically said, look, the only reason you ain't check out is because of Smirk. Only reason your ass ain't dead. Only reason the motherfucker ain't slide up on you ain't blah, 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 blah. It's because Smirk wanted you alive. He said it ain't that deep. He basically saved your life. I thought that was real strong. Then he also said that he's banned from 59. He's banned from coming, you know, over there where he grew up at and shit like that. You know, this guy can come around those neighborhoods no more and shit like that. Motherfuckers got a no memo 600 flag zone going on. I thought that was wrong too. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I never would have thought that it'd be beefing about Lil Durk right now at the moment he locked up, you know. But some people say this song might be new now. That Smurf is playing both sides, like he cool with Memo and then dissing them at the same time. I don't know. You know, I can't tell you when the song was released and when the song wasn't released. But I can tell you that, you know, if you take shots at people, then people might take shots back. It don't matter if you're locked up or you're going through something. You got to be careful when them shots get released. You know? And it looked like Memo kind of responded back real strongly. I can tell you that Smurf homie, you know, they ain't take that lightly and shit like that. It looked like they supported Smurf. Remember, about a week ago, Rick Ross was saying shit about, ain't nobody saying free Dirt. You know, well, a lot of the people not saying free Dirt ain't really his homies and shit. These just random rappers who just linked to the culture. You know, a lot of Dirt real homies be saying free Smurf is what they say. So, I'm going to keep y'all updated on this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. But, you know, TTE Breezo kind of exposed the fact that Memo 600 probably.
Easily compare hotels to find your perfect somewhere. Hotels.com.
And nigga Memo clout chasing. Just because a nigga in jail. Everybody do that. Once you in jail, they gonna say everything.
The suspect is accused of firing at one of the victims even after he had fallen to the ground.
It's a very frightening time.
The alleged shooter is only 42 years old.
These very towers carry the whoa radio signal. On that morning.
Okay, guys, a lot of things been going on. And right now, Nemo 600 needs to be careful. Yeah, that song came out what Dirt said about him and Timo and stuff like that. We heard the part about Timo or whatever, but it came out and Nemo, he should have just looked over that and didn't say nothing about it. He said something about it. And then he said about, you know what I'm saying, supposed to being locked up. I know he mad because the song been dropped. I mean, it ain't been dropped, you know what I'm saying? Unheard or whatever, a lot of people ain't heard or whatever. But now that they're coming out and going viral, Nemo, you know what I'm saying, saying something about the situation. And, you know, Nemo been hanging out with the oscillator too. So Nemo, I would chill out, man. K-Town want to take you out. They said they want to get Nemo. If it wasn't for Dirt, they would have got him a long time ago. Nemo, chill out. We got a lot of people want you, man. Young Money and all the other teams still want you too. I mean, they ain't really, you know, past what you did back in the day. You did a lot of things back in the day. I mean, when I had to deal with J-Man and change shit up, and like you push peace and all that. Now, you was one of the main persons that was different too on the other side, just like J-Man was doing. And now y'all trying to push peace or whatever. And Nemo was laughing at a lot of people to see homies. And for him to come out and say what he said, why would I be for the nigga that's in jail right now, all that type of shit. The boy's mad about this. They're pursuing people, man. You gotta understand, we've seen a lot of people ain't eating right now because he's locked up. So, for you to be saying stuff like that, man, them dudes they'll be happy to take you out right now. But I wouldn't do it right now because it'll be like Dirt says another hit. Hell yeah. These dudes don't care about that. It's street shit, man. So Nemo, they said one more thing, they're gonna take Nemo out.
Keep talking, he gonna be out of here. That's a fact. Nemo finna be on his way. Let me see what's that other thing too. Let me see.
Once upon a time, Goldilocks took out the Ram 2500 Rebel.
I can't shut down, cause they ain't showing my purpose. Someone for a real reason, they do that shit on purpose. He won't walk for the same reason, he ain't selling purpose. You want it now, you so scared, you ain't making service.
That's that diss song that they beefing over right now. Like, you know, I can't play it too long, but you know what I mean? They'll be on my ass. Can't play too many bars, but yeah, that's what's going on, man. In YouTube streets. Everything ain't what it seems, but you know, let's see what Ace Boys Worldwide talking about. These some other LA podcasters. I don't subscribe though, because they all from Compton. Everybody from Compton. I ain't from Compton.
No, that's FMW, but we got picked up by HBO. We got a documentary show coming out. Yeah, Ace Boys.
That's
Surprise, y'all. We got a series coming on HBO.
What y'all gonna be doing? Like just this?
Nah,
Like every day, everything.
Everyday life with us. Be telling what's going on in the world, our backstory, shit like that.
That's what's up.
I mean, you want to run some boss.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be? You in trouble? Want to be it?
Yeah, I do actually.
There you go. Shout out Big Yaya. Shout out Big Yaya. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
I don't even know that number, by the way.
Nah, that's all good. Shout out.
No, that's not even a dream.
But nah, we look, I'm gonna keep it real. Niggas haven't been
sober.
drinking like that. After my birthday party, Trey said he didn't want to drink no more after that. He went too hard in New York, I think. So he said he didn't want to drink no more. And then I'd be like, shit, I ain't gonna just go bring liquor up here. Just
and ain't nobody drinking.
Don't nobody else drink.
I got some Heinekens in the car.
Come on, man.
Zero alcohol. I got some zero alcohol Heinekens in the car.
Oh, you guys see tequila? You want sponsors?
It's cool. I'll drink when I get to work.
Oh my God!
Don't you got some tequila sponsors?
No, I thought they was
Ain't nothing under there. You know, ain't nothing under there.
Hey, chat, y'all fuck with Ace Boys.
Yeah,
I ain't never did the Ace Boys with y'all before, but I don't know if y'all fuck with Ace Boys. Just bringing something new.
We sober streaming now.
I be trying to see what they talk about too, because I don't really be watching them.
I'm sober right now. That's cool.
Yeah, Yellow Beezy done.
That's cool.
That's what you want to check into?
Okay, cool. So
it's Ramadan.
We gonna talk about. Are you on Ramadan?
Let's see. We'll go back to Yellow Beezy though, because that is the hot topic. Like that's the biggest thing right now.
She got mad at me.
No, you got mad at her.
Yeah. You got mad at her. She said no. I said I am.
I know. Why did you mad at her?
That wasn't mad.
Like I am. Like,
I said I am.
What does that mean?
I respect it though.
She's not doing nothing to disrespect Ramadan.
I didn't say she did.
Here we go. That's what y'all want, that Yellow Beezy. I'll go back because I got a gang of shit. I got a gang of shit that I saved. I be saving shit all day, like prepared, but you know, it's whatever y'all want.
Arrest, years in the making. Rapper Marquise Conway, known as Yella Beezy, charged with capital murder in connection to the shooting death of Melvin Noble, a rock artist who went by Mo3.
This is a devastating loss for someone that had so much potential.
Eric Deep is a local hip-hop journalist and Mo3 fan who wrote this article in the Dallas Observer about the artist last year.
He had expert melodics and storytelling. He had ferocious rhymes. Everything about his music is that it was like had a lot of pain and treatment, you know.
Yeah, I know that he worked on you.
Mo3 songs like Everybody Not Your Friend, especially poignant because the rappers were once friends. But charging documents accuse Conway of hiring Keelan White to carry out the brutal murder on I-35 near Illinois Avenue in Dallas in November 2020.
For me, it's just like it feels a little bittersweet, you know. Like on the one hand, you do appreciate there is some justice coming to his death, but on the other hand, it's like now you lose another big name like Yella Beezy.
Devin Maurice Brown also faces charges in Noble's murder, but Mo3 lives.
You can really just hear it at any rap show, right? If you're at like a rap show, I would guarantee like 8 times out of 10 the DJ is going to do a tribute to Mo3. They're going to just say like "Long Live 3"
in Dallas.
A terrifying moment as a popular podcaster is attacked at gunpoint. It happened as he streamed live on YouTube.
My shit jumping, bro.
Adam
My
Grandin,
shit jumped
who
out of
hosts the
nowhere.
weekly hip-hop podcast No
Wasn't even
Jumper,
supposed to go to
says
this.
at first he thought the stick-up was a prank.
I think YouTube hating on me.
It's just this bizarre,
I ain't gonna
tense
lie.
reaction, I guess, because I just couldn't, at that moment, I couldn't imagine that this was seriously.
Here we go.
Feels like a dream, feels like magic.
One thing about this nigga this white boy the blood nigga in the sentence, he Florida blood. Like I don't really know, but you know what I mean. Like
got taken down.
he got clout
Murder,
off of reading people's paperwork.
K-Flock beat a murder.
He got
and
more
got
clout
found
off of
guilty
telling
on
niggas
Rico,
paperwork than Munchie
and now
B
we have another
and Big U.
twist in the tragic
And he ain't in
murder
jail.
of Texas rapper Mo 3. What's up, everybody? It's 1090J. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Texas rapper Yella Beezy being arrested 4 years after the murder of Mo 3 and allegedly paying a hitman to do the job. Back in November of 2020, 28-year-old Melvin Noble, who is more commonly known as the Dallas rapper Mo 3, was tracked in a vehicle, followed onto an interstate, and literally caught in traffic. Mo 3 was unable to maneuver his car any further, was aware he was being followed, and would get out and run in a last attempt to save his life as his killer chased after him with a rifle, firing a round into the back of his head.
A Dallas rapper was murdered outside of his car on I-35 near the Dallas Zoo.
It is a stark example of the city's struggle to control violent crime. Police say the victim, a hip-hop musician named Mo 3, was approached by the killer on I-35. Both men stopped their vehicles. The victim got out, took off, started running, but was shot several times on the highway. A bystander inside another vehicle was also hit. Police say that person did not suffer life-threatening injuries. Police are still looking for the shooter.
The suspect, who was armed with a firearm, began firing several rounds at the victim, striking him. In doing so, the suspect also struck an innocent bystander who was sitting in his vehicle.
Now, as we've all come to learn, usually the loudest mouth is the one who has nothing to do with it. Immediately following Mo 3's death, rival rapper Trap Boy Freddy would post to Instagram.
Man, whoever got the motherfucking freeway blocked out need to get y'all shit together, dog. God damn. We can't even get on the fucking freeway. Man, y'all got the freeway blocked out by way on post, dog. Fuck they got going. Grab. For the pop of bottles, bitch. It's bottle popping time.
This would lead to obvious rumors that Freddy played a role in Mo 3's death. But just like in the case of Julio, Young and Ace went to immediately celebrating and dropping music videos while dissing Julio, when in all actuality, he had nothing to do with his murder. Dallas police would share photos of the shooter captured by highway surveillance, later identifying and arresting 22-year-old Keywan White. Months later, 28-year-old Devin Brown would also be arrested. According to his arrest report, Devin was mad Mo 3 had a relationship with a female who later turned witness. Another witness would come forward stating Devin asked for Mo 3's location multiple times before the murder. Police would find multiple
Everybody phone, get them booked. Better know it.
Devin was feeding Keywan information.
These don't even switch phones.
Location.
They said Big U turned off his phone before he killed the boy. That's deep.
A grand jury in Dallas would find probable cause that 33-year-old Marquise Conway, aka Yella Beezy, caused the death of Mo 3 by employing Keywan White to murder him for money. Immediately after the news broke, Mo 3's mother would post to Facebook saying, "Justice for my baby."
Dallas police now say Yella Beezy hired a hitman to kill his one-time friend turned rival, Mo 3. Cole Sullivan
The whole world knew that already.
These are well-known rappers in the Dallas hip-hop scene.
We knew that. What took so long? That's what I want to know. What took so long?
On me, it peaked at 56 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now he's in the Dallas County Justice Complex behind me on a capital murder charge, accused of hiring a hitman to kill a fellow rapper. This all happened back in 2020. And just before noon, in the middle of Interstate
that's all the water where they sprayed it off.
Zoo,
They want all the blood.
A 22-year-old in
they knew that chopper was going to get all that blood right
there. That 22-year-old's in federal prison, convicted of gun charges. But now, 5
Hands
years
falling
later,
all the
they
way
say
down
he
in
was
some
the
more
trigger
shit.
man. Police
Probably
say
did it
Yella
in some
Beezy,
flip-flops.
Hots on That's on Me, hired that 22-year-old and promised him cash for killing Mo 3. A grand jury handed up an indictment this week and booked Marquise Conway tonight. The killing of Melvin Noble, known as Mo 3, led to an outpouring of grief from his fans. Dozens held a memorial
Hey, the
outside
whole
Dallas
world
City
knew you
Hall
did that
week.
shit. That
He
shit
once
ain't
was
bad.
friends with the man now accused of hiring someone to murder him. The killing has long been suspected to be the result of a rap feud.
With two people having been arrested years ago, nobody expected to see Yella Beezy making headlines for murder. But this wouldn't be the only murder Beezy's been tied to in recent weeks. Yella Beezy recently went viral after being seen in a picture with Jacoby Russell, one of two shooters who were arrested for killing Get Money Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter. Beezy would take to his Instagram story claiming it was just a picture, and he takes pictures with people he doesn't know all the time.
Wow.
He'd warn dumb motherfuckers not to play with his name and send his condolences to Ronnie and Ronnie's daughter. But this wasn't the only killer Beezy's been in pictures with.
Wow.
Back in 2020, just days after Kevon White was arrested, Dallas, Texas TV would post a picture from what appears to be a music video shoot of Yella Beezy with none other than Kevon White in the background holding a rifle. Another rapper and close associate of Yella Beezy named Jose Bodega can also be seen, and he even explained being in the picture in an interview, saying Kevon just wanted a feature. Trap Lord Ross would document the death of Mo 3.
Trap Lord Detective Ross, who get all the information. Just give him some time. He does his homework on you niggas.
This song would also feature Beezy's associate, Jose Bodega.
Even after his arrest, he would post previews of new songs with lyrics where he claimed he will hop out of the whip and let it spray. But to make matters worse, the accused killer had apparent ties with Yella Beezy, as following the arrest, pictures would circulate showing them together. But clearly unfazed by the recent going-ons, at the top of 2021, Yella Beezy would post on Instagram saying that he was celebrating the end of 2020 by putting his haters in the dirt.
Hey man, new year, new blessings. You understand me? We made it through a hell of a year. You understand? Anybody that ain't for you, anybody that's going against you, everybody that's out there negative.
Telling on himself.
You know, in the world of future, look at to the dirt. Damn! For sure, you did. And we go, take a toast today.
Clearly, Kevon is a couple loose screws. But let's not forget, Kevon was apparently on bond
Damn.
for shooting or shooting at.
Now that's a Blickadelski.
Sheesh.
How much that cost? I need 3.
Since then, Kevon was sentenced to 105 months in the feds on federal firearm charges. Devin Brown would receive 80 months for federal firearm charges, while they both apparently are still fighting murder charges out of Texas. It's unclear at this time what directly ties Yella Beezy to the murder as far as evidence, and it's more than likely someone is telling. To think at one point everyone was friends, only for things to end so differently.
You can't have an enemy unless they was once a friend. What are we talking about?
Now,
you can't have an enemy unless they know how you get out and how you move.
2025 is the year of the arrest because goddamn, everybody's knowing the fuck now. Damn near every murder's getting solved. Nobody's getting away with shit. And to hear that Yella Beezy jeopardized allegedly his whole, career.
His whole career.
And it's also
his nigga's a fan too.
If he's actually stupid enough,
this nigga just as bad as No Jumper.
Murphy was killed minutes after he was killed, and record something.
He's the American Trap Lord Ross. That's his big homie. In the YouTube streets, that's his big homie.
In most cases, the loudest person has nothing to do with it. That's why they're overly confident in speaking on it. You know what I mean? There's nothing for sure saying he's on the run. It's just alleged at this time. But Beezy, he's booked on the murder for paying for the murder. Mind you, Kevon White, his release date should be only in a couple of years, but he's still fighting the bottom out of Dallas, Texas. Well, it would make sense if you have this transgender loving killer who's in a federal prison. He's obviously not at a USP. He's going to be at a prison where other people, like transgenders and entertain that sort of stuff. And in prisons, usually that crowd also mingles with the snitches and the other weird shit.
That's what I was talking about. Jab 5, he had a 50-50 yard.
So the only thing
And
that makes
half
sense in
of
my
them
head
is
hey, I don't
snitches
wanna fix my
and
triple big, go to Dallas and then get hit with a life sentence in the state. I'm gonna speak and
this is
tell
a fact.
y'all who paid me.
This was Jab 5.
So that
Matter
way
of fact, I'm gonna look up Jab 5. Oh my,
that's what I'm assuming.
Fuck the bullshit.
Situation. You know,
Jab
originally it was
5.
just painted that Devin Brown
5.
was mad at Mo 3 for messing with a female. Now it's being alleged it wasn't only that, they were paid to execute this hit. And I think the wildest thing about this is the fact that you can look at pictures of Mo 3, Trap Boy Freddy, Yella, Beezy when they were all friends. And you know, there was a fall off, and fights. If you really want to break down the entire history, I highly recommend Trap Boy Ross's video. I think it's like 2 or 3 hours, breaking down the entire situation. I've covered this case multiple times on my channel as well. If you want to hear more about the transgender shooter, I have one video specifically on that situation. But to think that they were all friends and now things are ending like this, one of them is gone. One of them may be put away, and one of them may be on the run. And at one point, they all used to have love.
Now, what he was talking about with the 50-50 yard, this is your boy 5-5 Crip. And nigga 5-5 Crip Mac, I just punched it in. Crip Mac came from a 50-50 yard. That means half of them was snitches there. Oh my mama. Oh man, he like Bosco right now.
Go fly prison. Never will go fly prison. You can never survive prison, or just don't know shit that's going on with prison these days. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about what a 50-50 yard is. A 50-50 yard is, let's say, 5% of real gangbangers and 95% of other motherfuckers. You got motherfuckers that don't want to gangbang there no more. They consider this dropouts. You hear me? They also got low points. You got motherfuckers that's most of them they're like sour milk. They're scary as a motherfucker.
He said sour milk.
Guys there also, and you got to remember in a California prison, if you have low points, and your points ain't high enough to get to a 3 or 4 yard, or maybe your points is real low, that's where you go. You go there on hood, and guess what? If you were black like my motherfucking self, the politics of motherfuckers not going on a 50-50 don't apply 5 us, nigga. Still the same crib, still got the same odd busters, still the same hood stone neighborhood crippin'. In the county jail, up 5 prisons, still the same shit. It ain't never gonna change, hood. And it's just real. It's just how real life is, cuz no Custer shit. Sour milk, shut your Custer ass up. You piece of shit. You know, you ain't left that county in the motherfucking wild, cuz. Take your ass back over there to Hoover Street with your homeboys, nigga. And leave me the fuck alone. You ain't even seen prison. C5. And guess what? Let's go ahead and keep it 55th Street. A lot of guys on neighborhood crip, whites and different people from black gangs do not survive long on prison yards. You hear me? On hustlers. But at 1 yard, you might have a chance until you start talking that high power tough shit. You was fine real at Custer. I would get a boxing match with you, but I would never want to put no type of money in yourself or any nigga from Hoover's pocket, nigga. On hood.
All right, here we go with the real shit though.
Easily compare hotels to find your perfect somewhere. Hotels.com.
Oh, 5-5.
What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back here. Oh, shoot. Man, this video right here, it seems like
I might be about 2-3 weeks late on this. And the only reason why I'm really responding to it now is because, as usual, people send me stuff, you know what I'm saying? They get at me, they send me footage and stuff, and this, and that. But now, I will admit, in the last few days, it was a couple of dudes, about a week ago, about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, it was some dudes jumped in my comments and said, "Tune, how you feel about your stepson, Jack 5, being on a 50-50 yard?" This had been asked me a couple of times, a few times, a while back. You know what I'm saying? A few weeks ago. I didn't respond to it. First off, I don't know or didn't know what a 50-50 yard was. I didn't know what a S and Y yard was. A 180, 280, whatever this new up-to-date stuff is that they got in the California prison. Remember, I have not been to a California prison since 1996. So all this new stuff they got going on, I don't know
He said
about
his
it.
new
I don't
stuff.
know how it works.
He sound like an old
I don't
nigga
know
for
how
real.
chopped up, divvied
He an
up.
OG
I
for
don't
real.
know.
He said, I don't know all this
But
new
now,
stuff.
what I did do was start doing a little, research, homework, checking out some stuff, and calling in, calling into the prison to some homies.
Hit that like button,
and
subscribe
ask,
if you ain't subscribed.
What's that? What's this? You know what I'm saying? So I could get the 411 on a lot of this stuff that people were saying. Because I was tripping because the way people was coming at me with this how do I feel about Jet 5 being on a 50-50 yard? I said, well, let me find out what the heck is a 50-50 yard. You know what I'm saying? At the prison right now that Jet 5 is in, it didn't even exist when I was in the system. You know what I'm saying? I never heard of it, wasn't around. Then I think it popped up. It was a women's prison. I think. Yeah. I got some homegirls that was in there, or either it was across the street or something like that, whatever. And then now they got it where the dudes are in it. So anyway, 50-50. Some of the stuff they asked. So once I started asking and inquiring about what's going on, it kind of seemed to me that they were incorporating the politics that the Mexicans have with blacks. You know what I'm saying? It looked to me, I mean, from what I could be wrong, but it don't, to me, I don't think of, from what I see and what people telling me that are locked up, blacks, a 50-50 yard does not have no bearing on black politics in prison, for one. You know what I'm saying? For one. That's what it seemed like. So, if a person pops up and asks me, how do I feel about Jet 5 being on the yard, on a 50-50 yard, from only thing I can equate that to is some clowns, you know what I'm saying? Just like want to ask me some stupid stuff for some reason. I don't know. To take a jug at Jap or to take a jug at me, or I don't know. But now one thing I do know, whatever yard he's on, what difference do it make? Ain't nothing scary about it. He ain't no bust, he ain't no warrant. And half the people that's asking me this, or half the people that's even commenting on it, can't even stand in front of it. On no level, period. You know what I'm saying? So what they talking about through this goddamn camera and internet about Jet 5? They can't even stand in front of Jet 5 on no level. So what? Now they want to wait till he get locked up and then comment on him or whatever, try to take shots from a long distance. They want to hit a 3-pointer.
Yeah, 80 boy paperwork real. Lock. Big U told for real.
Straight up. But anyway, moving right along. Now here it comes out. Today, just today. Today is
Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed.
January 13th. Today is January 13th, 2024. Somebody that sent me some about what is Prisney Land, Prison Land, or Prisney Disneyland, or Prisney Land, or something like that. They like, man, Toon, check this out. I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay. They had a picture of Jack 5 in the classroom. Now he's taking up a lot of trades. He's doing a lot of positive.
You
stuff
trying to
here.
go home early? You take trades, you do classes to come home early.
So
next question.
I'm like, okay, well, what's up with this? Oh, they trying to say that he's in a soft prison. Okay, he's in a soft prison. So what? What he got to do with him? He ain't soft by no shape, form, or fashion. That's a title can't nobody put on.
Somebody just sent me this. We on one.
The Brig Baby sealed indictment just got released a few hours ago, and WAC 100 is already on Clubhouse calling Brig Baby a snitch. So let's get into exactly why WAC 100 is calling Brig Baby a snitch and exactly what is in the sealed indictment.
Yeah, I bet.
You can win money.
YouTube on some bullshit.
Higher or lower on your favorite player stats.
YouTube be on.
You ain't never been betrayed by the homies that you gave.
What the fuck is this? It went straight to Mexico.
Just got released.
Man, I don't be supporting no man. Don't get me on my Trump shit about no Mexico.
So let's get into exactly why WAC 100 is calling Brig Baby a snitch and exactly what is in the sealed indictment. The first misconception I have to clear up is yes, Brig Baby was arrested under Operation Drawdown, but Brig Baby and Big U, they're not on the same federal complaint. Brig Baby
600?
is not listed as one of the defendants in Big U's RICO case. The feds
That's why I said I'm kind of scared because I ain't say nothing crazy, but I know if the feds tapped in on their phone, they got my numbers too.
And on that wiretap, they heard somebody telling Big U that Brig Baby had robbed the plug and he split up the money with 7 individuals, including Big U. So that created probable cause for the feds to, conduct a search warrant on Brig Baby's house. And when they conducted a search warrant, items they found at Brig Baby's house led to a federal indictment. So Brig Baby's indictment is solo. He's fighting this case by himself. He's not a part of the RICO. This is the sealed indictment that just got unsealed. So if we look here, it's not a RICO. Brig Baby is the only defendant. Now, he's being charged for being a felon in possession of firearms and ammunition. Now, one of the firearms that's more specifically is Brig Baby had an AK-47 found in his home when the feds raided his crib. Now, they raided his crib on July 12, 2022. Now, when they raided his crib, they found him in possession of ammunition, namely 3 rounds of spear, 9mm Luger caliber ammunition. Now, here's where it gets tricky for Brig Baby.
Wasn't y'all just friends?
That the ammunition
wasn't y'all just friends?
From a firearm that he possessed and shot in a business parking lot in an affected interstate and foreign commerce. So the feds are saying that Brig Baby shot this firearm in public and they have proof of it. But he's not being charged with shooting the firearm. He's being charged with being in possession of the ammunition. So I'm expecting a superseded indictment that will probably include charges for the shooting if they believe he shot the firearm in public. I don't know who Brig Baby was at war with, bro, but whoever it was, but they had to have been a formidable op because Brig Baby crib was looking like Iraq, bro. Brig Baby had more ammunition than them boys in the jungle. Look at this, bro. 36 rounds, 32 rounds, 31 rounds, 26. Oh my God. He was trying to put something down. When WAC 100 seen Brig Baby's paperwork, his eyes opened up. Like it was like light beams. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. Because WAC 100 and Brig Baby has been going back and forth over the last couple of months. And they've been going back and forth because WAC 100 has been accusing Brig Baby of hiding an arrest by the feds. Brig Baby has always denied that he was ever arrested by the feds for an AK-47.
Okay, and by the way, it's okay if you can say no comment. So WAC 100 accuses you of having federal interaction in terms of police supposedly raising your spot, or to the gun, whatever the case is.
have they ever asked you about anything to do with this? And if you can't answer that question, it's fine. But
they never asked me nothing to do with nothing. They ain't never. I wouldn't even talk about nothing like this stuff. I wasn't in there. I wish that they could have my transcript. I told the people, like, whatever you know about Zaire Mitchell, we could talk about that. If anything other than me, like the questions you got about me, I can answer.
That's DJ Academics asking Brick Baby about the accusation that he was arrested by the feds and he hadn't been to court. Because that's what Whack 100 has been saying. Well, Brick Baby kind of answered the question, but really didn't answer the question. Whack 100 was watching. And according to Whack 100, that wasn't good enough. So he wanted to call it himself to confirm Brick Baby about the Fed arrest. And here's what happened when Whack 100 called him.
He said what he said in February. Then he turned around and said they told him they've been on it since March. Right after that. Hey, we gonna have 1090 look up how many people in Los Angeles get DA rejects from guns a year. That's what we gonna do. Because everybody thinks that like we go look that up. That is a common practice. If they don't have the right, like if they don't have you all the way to the T, because out here, the way that you can fight a gun that wasn't in my possession, there's no reason of that DA picking up, like post-COVID, picking up a gun case where they don't have enough evidence to fully have me go take the deal. And you went to court already, nigga. And they was a DA reject. They did not pick up the case, right? Okay, but you said you went to court. So I'm going to actually go out here. You got to know how to go to jail. This is my first time ever being out of jail for 4 years, nigga, since I was 18. This is my first time. You got arrested June 23rd, 2023. You went to court in July. You going back in over the same. You went to court July. Yeah, I went to July. Did they ask you how did you plead guilty, not guilty? If I made it that far, I wouldn't have a DA reject. Brother, the DA reject means he rejected to accept the case.
A DA reject is self-explanatory. The DA refused to prosecute. The police bring them the evidence they have on you and what they arrested you for, and the DA choose with their discretion not to prosecute you and waste their time. Now, how does this apply to Brick Baby case? Well, Brick Baby will tell WAC that 2 agencies showed up, the feds and the state. However, even though the 2 agencies showed up, only 1 agency charged him, and that was the state. Well, arrested him and brought him to court. That was the state. And when he went to court in July, the state gave him a DA reject, which, again, a lot of y'all probably is watching this with like skepticism. This is not uncommon. This is actually very common. But what I think happened, and I do think Brick Baby and WAC is both correct, but because they're both on like opposite side of this argument, they're fighting for themselves instead of seeing the common ground here. I think Brick Baby is correct in terms of the state probably proceeded with, the arraignment with the charge, but the state gave him a DA reject. Now, a DA reject could be for a multitude of reasons. The DA don't think they can win it, or the feds contact them and say, hey, we're working on an indictment for him. Don't even wait.
Come on, Poetic Flacco.
Like
it's no better storyteller.
Gun case was a state charge. But then eventually, the state rejected the case or dismissed it because the feds wanted to pick it up. So in the case of Brick Baby, we now know the feds have officially charged Brick Baby for that particular incident and arrest. So the state could have gotten instructions not to proceed because the feds was going to take over anyway. WAC 100 is saying that it's suspicious that you got arrested, both agencies were there, but we only see the state charge.
So it means he rejected to accept the case. When you went to court, because 8 months ago you just said you still had court on it. There's nothing else to talk about that one, bro. Did you not just say 8 months ago you still had court on it? Hey, hold on. Wait. I went to Compton Court.
I'll ask you this question.
You won't answer the question.
Well, I'll ask you a separate question. So whatever case, I don't really care about it, but is it adjudicated? Is it dismissed? Is it finalized?
Listen, in Los Angeles, if they don't file within a year in the month, the case is automatically thrown.
AK-47s are illegal in the state of California.
So jealous the nigga on the streets without telling. God damn. Oh, what nigga go to jail?
What you
God damn.
talking
Put a case on.
All right, hold on. Wait.
This is where it all started.
They then drifted into the conversation of
That's where
if
it
there
all
was a
started.
reject, then where the paperwork at? Now,
Academics,
Greg Baby is saying that he would have
no
to go back
jumper.
to the
You
court
don't think the
and get
feds
it
watching that?
Who tell you it was a DA
Gotta be
reject.
crazy.
Now they're both arguing for correct positions. Greg Baby, I believe, is telling the truth 100%. Right? Greg Baby say, "Yo, both agencies came. The state wanted to arraign me and charge me. It was a DA reject. You know, they have, I think, a year and a half to prosecute me after DA reject. The feds was already working on my case, so the feds was already going to come. So that's why the state wasted their time. Wack is saying, hey, bro, where the paperwork at? Because the only reason why Wack is bringing this up, because during the Quanah Rondo and Lil Durk situation, when Lil Durk was arrested for the murder of Lil Pop, Quanah Rondo's best friend, Wack 100 is positioning, like the argument of the feds came and picked up Greg Baby for the AK-47, according to Wack 100. When they came to pick up Greg Baby for the AK-47, Wack believes that Greg Baby struck a deal with the feds to tell on Lil Durk and Quanah Rondo. I think that's far-fetched. I think there's a 0% possibility that Greg Baby is cooperating in the Lil Durk case, and we don't know that by now. But when you hear Wack 100 so adamant, that's essentially what Wack 100 is trying to line up. He believes that Greg Baby got picked up by the feds for the AK-47. There's no paperwork on it. Greg Baby don't have a court date for the feds because Greg Baby is cooperating against Lil Durk. So when you hear
the like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed.
Understand that's where he's getting to.
Hey,
God. We got arrested June 23rd, 2023.
Hey, they not telling you that the top don't got letters in it, nigga. It ain't found in my phone.
Wait, Wack, he's giving some details. Hold on, Wack, he's giving some details. He said the gun wasn't found in his house, it had no bullets in it.
It's different.
Come on,
This particular firearm is illegal in our state. It ain't a 9, it ain't a 40.
Are you a cop? Are you a cop?
This is the law.
Like, do you access the refine?
You know AK-47 in California.
Yeah, like you like
Google it.
bro, you put
They are not here to be touching no nigga. What do you mean?
Why do you want a nigga to go to jail so bad? What the fuck?
I want you to tell us the truth.
I thought you was a nigga.
Tell the truth.
When you pissed, niggas like that.
That's where we at right now.
All right, so Wack, what's your theory? What's your theory, Wack? What's your theory? I hear what you're saying.
This is my theory.
And by the way, hold on, before you say that, hold on, Wack, before you say that, I'm going to read what it says.
This is all the fuckery. This is how everybody got indicted. To Wack is 600. Pay attention. This is all the telling. It started from academics, then it went to no jumper.
In California, they are not rejecting those cases.
Hey. They walk inside the studio right now. There's 3 niggas in that bro. On the dead homie. They go to something that ain't loaded. They put together another bro, a hood, and they take one to jail. How can they for sure say that that's one
person? Put it on you. You're going to fight it.
Are you talking about?
You're going to fight the case.
Okay, and then what?
You do not go to court tonight.
So who want to go there with that? One DA want to see my lawyer with that case. Ain't one DA.
The feds was probably watching Greg Baby tell Wack, hey, one DA who want to see my lawyer in court with this case. And he ain't going to charge him with this. They said, oh, where? Yeah, we'll take the fade in court. And they, listen, and the fans, when it comes to running fades in court, bro, they got like a 96% win percentage, bro. But they damn near undefeated. So Greg wasn't expecting the feds to take up the fade. He was expecting a BS California DA to step up.
Come on, bro. Let's do it. Like, I'm not even finna. I'm not even finna.
Where's the paperwork?
Over with. You just want to talking about that.
Wait, hold on.
Give up the paperwork, cuz. Give up the work.
All right.
You gotta provide the work.
Wait, hold on. Hey, wait. So
I'm
Brick
gonna
Baby.
go get it on Monday. We already talked, brother.
Wait.
Brick Baby never actually showed Whack 100 the DA reject paperwork to show he got a DA reject. That's why I believe Whack 100 is still suspicious. So after Brick Baby indictment got unsealed and he's seen, essentially he was right-ish, because even though Brick was still right, but Brick, was still arraigned, charged by the state, and the state did a DA reject. Whack 100 was saying the feds was there, why the feds ain't charging. So Whack 100 feels vindicated. So Whack 100 is taking the clubhouse down to speak on the situation, and he's calling Brick Baby a snitch because he believes the paperwork is suspicious.
They gave him a bail. They gave him a bail with tips. He got 85,000 for the ankle monitor. So, Brick Baby just got denied bail. We go back in May, and I just got Brick Baby paperwork. I'm posting it now. We was right. June 23rd, 2023. He got caught with an AK and 2 other guns. Everything is here. I got everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to see right now, the whole everything we've been saying. We got to show him because we've been saying he's been denying.
He been denying it, bro.
He's been working, yeah. And he got a sealed file for a dope case in New Jersey on that 2-surf situation. Sealed, so I think him and Big U was working together on that.
Ooh, they said,
We got out. He's done everything we've been saying is benign is real.
Well, we got some more.
All the ammunition, 3-4 guns, and an AK. The pump is the AK. You don't know it because it's 255.
What? Damn. Poor Brick. Yeah. He uses drugs, bro. So them opiates kind of like that.
He been lying though.
He been lying.
He just really said it was a DA reject conference court. Only one reason you lied about it. He's been out here working.
Yep. Another one bites the dust. Another one of Big U's minions. Damn, Brick. It's over with. So that's what I'm saying. That little buster, bro, got on live, whatever he was on, right? And tried to say it was a DA reject, bro. Nigga, your house got stormed and raided by the feds. They found a chopper in your house, nigga. And you been running around for 2 years and ain't did a day in jail, nigga. No ankle monitor, nigga. That's why I be telling y'all, when these niggas can't prove to you when they got out of jail, how they got out of jail, what's going on, when they go to court, when they want to talk in circles, you know they working. It's obvious. That's why I don't even play with them. I don't even play and try to, when nigga can't explain it, I just come up.
I'm not from the streets. I've never been in the streets.
Exactly.
Now, from my civilian perspective, when I look at Brick's documents, I don't see nothing suspicious. I don't see nothing that will point to Brick Baby cooperating. Brick Baby isn't even listed as a defendant in Big U's RICO, right? Now, Whack 100 did bring up a Jersey incident, but I don't know why Brick Baby would be involved with the Jersey 60s, right? Why they would, that's confusing to me. Maybe there's something that I don't know, but I don't understand why Brick Baby would be involved in a RICO happening in New Jersey, right? It don't make no sense to me. So how I see this, but this is just two people who hate each other, who essentially, man, is doing what they got to do to push a certain narrative, man, right? Because right now, Brick is in jail, Whack is free. So right now, Whack got the hand up. You know what I mean, right? Whack can essentially now paint whatever narrative he want to paint unchecked because, Brick Baby is locked up and don't got the no jumper platform to counteract every narrative he hears online, right? So, yeah, y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys believe?
No, I'm gonna let this nigga know right now, nigga. The only reason why he talking like that is just in case Brick Baby, because he does have bail. Luce Canon and Big U, they don't have bail. So that's why he's saying what he's saying. He treading lightly and trying to make good in front of the public that Brick Baby may or may, you know what I mean? Because he might have to face Brick Baby at no jumper. Man, and stop that. Stop that, scary nigga. That nigga scary. Now, let me see. I don't even like Flacco, but we're gonna go to Blueface. I don't know if y'all fuck with Blueface, but here you go.
top of y'all game. Shout out to y'all coming out with us, man. Showing us who we are, man. We out here. We outside. We at Lancaster State Prison, level 3 to be exact. Not a 50-50 yards, none of that. It's full GP, 100%. It's a lot of misery out here, so when y'all come out, y'all give us something to, feel free a little bit. I don't feel like I'm in the pen right now. Well, I'm at the park or something.
So how you been coping? How you been holding up?
Hey, man, I'm in here. I'm short time to just pass through, so I'm here for the experience, man. I ain't up, I ain't down. I'm just in the middle, trying to get through.
Have you learned anything since you've been here? Anything you can take home or,
hell yeah, I learned a lot, right? Patience, virtue, paying attention, let things play out before you throw yourself in the middle of it. So patience is the key, though. Got a lot of patience in it, man.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when you touch down?
Oh man, first thing I'm gonna do when I touch down, man, I'm gonna see my family, see my kids, get back to the work, get back to the music. Try to come back here, man. Hopefully I come back here with y'all one of these times, man.
Absolutely.
Let them know you can go from here to there,
Absolutely.
That's really what it's all about. I should go far. It go farther than, just y'all coming here today and leaving tomorrow or next year, whenever y'all come. This shit lasts forever, Some of these guys ain't gonna never get out of here. So days like this, man, shit keep them going. That shit go for years. Lasts a day for y'all, but it's gonna last years for us.
Absolutely.
It's been the best day since I've been here.
That's love, man, for real.
Oh yeah, I appreciate y'all, man.
Any message to the youth out there?
Oh man, don't come here, bro. Boring, lame, not cool.
Oh me.
Not promoting it.
Thank you. Thank you. Tell him, Blueface. Tell him, Blueface. That shit bullshit up in there.
Much love.
Nigga go fuck around and blam a nigga down, nigga. I don't know why they keep trying to have me play this nigga, man. Like this nigga just, I don't even subscribe to this nigga. I don't even know how this nigga get PT. This nigga is not on my football team. I don't even know what's going on, really. All right. We're gonna look at this. Y'all like this shit. Y'all love the drama. But Showski, y'all love the drama. To give y'all some more LA drama.
We out here right now. Cowboy talking about he wanted to fade. Cuz ran like a straight hoe. Like, bro, jumped in the car and left when I put on my shoes, bro. This is some real shit. Like, cuz, from where you from?
I'm from Oakland, man. I'm just trying to get this thing Cowboy to flatten my tire. I'm trying to get brother to help me get my shit back to where I gotta get to. And then brother just get out the car. He's trying to squabble with brother. I'm like, bro, I got my baby in the car and all type of shit. Now he's time to be doing all that, Cowboy. Brother, I got.
But when I asked him for a fade, when I put on my shoes, what happened?
But you feel me? I don't know why he left, but maybe he left because I got my baby in the car.
Nah, we were supposed to.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. I got my baby. I got my
Top of the bottom. Outside. What's up, Hustle? Rising. What's the hustle right there? Hustle man.
There's a whole lot of 6-0s on the motherfucking YouTube. You got Luce Canon, Cowboy, Brick Baby, Big U, 600. You don't think it was a Rico? And all these niggas is headline niggas on YouTube. Come on, man. Cowboy doing his thing though. I ain't gonna lie. He in Nevada somewhere, and he probably got him like a little ass RV, a RV truck, and he trying to start his little shit from there. He just got the land and he just straight RV truck thugging. I ain't mad at him though. Be a cowboy then if your name Cowboy.
Bought up. It's just water. Just picked up another one. Pick this one up.
See? He in an RV. He in a broke down RV in the middle of Nevada. He telling you where he at. He living in a broke down RV in the middle of Nevada. Look at that shit.
I've been doing all week.
He in the middle of Nevada.
Yeah, except when you get to land some eggs. My other one up there.
Ebony? Big old dog be in the way.
I got my house up there. There goes the guest house. Guest right there. Guest house. Guest come through.
Yeah, I gotta mess with my roots. Yeah, I
wait. No electric bill. All solar power.
Print the t-shirt, mess with my Rottweiler.
We're working on no bill.
Just got home from jerk barbecue. Trying to leave because I got to sell things. I'm thinking about getting a Tesla truck and then telling YouTube.
Yes, sir. Y'all live us a break.
Like here in the public told me to come to Atlanta. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not rich like niggas go with range and pay. I don't got it like that. Huh? Well, I got my house. I'm in Queens. Like by me. Like give me 2 years. Yeah. I'm about to mess with it. I like it like that. No. Like, I really got power.
Lake is going back there. Got my farm.
That first week, I had niggas, I swear to God, I'm so old. I was with family members, niggas just my hood. That's when I knew I was viral. And that's when my family members was like, hey, you gotta take off the run with it. Them niggas know you. And it was just one or 2 days. Started going, and I swear to God, everybody on the podcast, but the people that I was talking about, like when she beat Moscow, they were the only ones that he played. Yeah, but everybody in LA, because I don't know what happened, man. These people be fine. But it's like I'm old now, you know what I mean? So I don't gotta do, but I'm 40. I'm old to the streets. Because you supposed to be going at 25, 27. So, yeah.
They got some more chickens out in Nevada.
That's not a bad thing, though.
Y'all got chickens in y'all city, man. Let me know. I'm trying to
That's not a
find.
bad thing. Yeah. But you already know how somebody older is already coming. You know what I mean? It's a little more establishment than like fuckery.
I got some good with my Bobby out for the internet. Good with my
Yeah. Hold on real quick. All right, y'all. I'm about to call it a night. It's Say Less Moments. Neptune the Goon. I'll check in y'all. I check in with y'all early in the morning. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll get with y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. 4 of them.